And that's the bottom line.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Okay.
I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got.
I cry, I went, I cried till you need us. I cried,
Stop it.
I went,
Get some
I cried
help.
till you need us. Tears fall from my eyes.
Hold my fucking hand.
Touch. Why do you FBA niggas hate me so much?
She belongs to the streets.
Why are you so divisive? I thought you were my brother, man. Why do you call me a tether? Because I fled from the motherland.
It's good.
I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went. I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went. I cried till you niggas. I cried, I went. I cried till you niggas. Tears fall from my eyes. FBA niggas hate me so much. Why do you call me a scammer? And you point out my scandals. You niggas make fun of my flip-flops, and you make fun of my sandals. I cried, I went, I cried to you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried to you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried to you niggas. I cried, I went, I cried to you niggas. You said I fled my homeland on a boat or an airline. You say that I work for Postmates, and you make fun of my hairline. I cried.
Turbulence, people.
Mic check. Murph says, does Postmates still exist? I don't think I've ever used Postmates before, Murph. Before we get started, I need to see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure you guys can in fact hear me. Let me see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure you guys can in fact hear me. Theodore Cooper, standing by.
Oh my!
I don't want to just be up here talking. Can't nobody hear me. That's another version of microphone check. Let me see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure you guys can in fact hear me. Theodore Cooper, standing by. Oh, Divine Photos, I see you. Murph, I see you. CT, I see you.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Thomas Dodson, I see you. Mike Merrick, I see you. Hidden Gems, I see you. Fat Albert, I see you. G Honda, I see you. Salute to homie Daniel. Who else is in the building? Allure.
What it do, baby?
Jay Larone, I see you. Tristan Smith, my dog. Brian F, I see you. Dave Bird and Miles, I see you. Salute to my CDO guys in the chat. Uncle Diggity, I see you. Poolman313, I see you. Excuse me. Erroneous E, Honey Bay.
What it do, baby?
Tom Etheridge, I see you. Q the old one, we hear you. Cool. There you go, man. I am Alex, I see you. Funny Dangerous Worldwide, I see you. Zeke, I see you. Do better, squad. Let's get it on after that. I don't know.
It's good.
Why I gotta be so dramatic? Salute to the Do Better Squadron. We are here on a shit. I think today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Don't judge me. I almost didn't know what day it was, only for like half a second. Salute to the Do Better Squadron. We're here on a Wednesday afternoon show. I wasn't gonna do a show, but then I said, nope, Coop.
Access denied.
Stop letting the devil use you and just pull up on the afternoon. So we here, man. Let's see. Before we get started, I need to see locations in the chat. I need to see locations in the chat. I need to see locations in the chat. Where y'all watching me from? I need to know all your information, and it doesn't matter. You know, we're not on schedule, but we do it live. Fuck it.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I need to see locations in the chat. Locations in the chat. Where y'all watching me from? Let's go. I need to get hyped. We in here on a Wednesday. Let's get it.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Let go. Locations in the chat, please. I'm looking at Murph Discord. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll get it. Let's get it. Salute to Fat Albert. Say he's on the east side of Detroit. I'm always changing y'all names, man.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Mike says Tallahassee, Florida. 87 degrees, bro.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Salute to the homie Erroneous E. We got Tulsa in the building. Cartoons that made us. I already know that's Baltimore. Hit Jim says Dallas, Texas.
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
DC in the building. I see you, Mike. Allure.
What it do, baby?
Respectfully. Who else is in the building? T1000 says Austin. I'll do it again for the Texas people.
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
We got Savannah, Georgia. Honey Bay, respectfully.
Georgia.
So told me to buy photos. We got Brooklyn, New York City in the house. Top of the morning, Daniel.
Top of the morning, governor.
That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Brian says Greenfield, North Carolina. Let's see where we at, man. Where we at? Shaquille says Texas. Salute to you, bro. We got Maryland. I see you, Tupac.
Thanks for the tip.
OB says Jersey. Let's see. Fucking thing something it gives me. Fucking thing sucks. So the ATM says Virginia. I believe it goes 2 up and 2 down.
Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the book.
I mean, Nate House, he says Calgary. So to all my neighbors in the north. And Jim says a whole lot of Dallas. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Dallas, man. We got Austin. I got H-Town. Yeah, man. Great state of Texas. Salute to Shamari. Got Naptown in the building. Salute to homie Murph, Bowie, Maryland. Fuck it, Murph. We'll do it live. Let's see. Salute to homie, salute to Rain. Got Pittsburgh in the building. Salute to homie I am Alex. I know Alex is a Cali guy. We got Long Beach, California in the building. Salute to homie CT. We got Minneapolis in the building. Jay Larone from Dallas. Quincy, H-Town in the building. Salute to you, man. Hit the like button for your boy Coop. It's free.
Come on, you motherfucker.
T. Orlando, I'm so glad Teacher Bay got fired. There's no laws, there's no order. I'm not mad at that, T. Orlando.
Goddamn right.
You gotta have some type of decorum, T. Orlando. Something. Bare minimum in this bitch. Salute to you, T. Orlando. Let's see. Who else am I missing? I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat. Salute to the homie Air Force Reek says North Carolina. Salute to you,
Thanks
bro.
for the tip.
Monty says Kansas City, Missouri. We got KC Mo in the building. Salute to the homie Poolman313. I know he's somewhere in Detroit.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
My Detroit players.
Salute to you, Pooh Man. Let's see. Uncle Diggity says, at the house smoking my intro blunt. Salute to you, Uncle Diggity. I know you a Cali guy. Let's see. Salute to Hidden Gems. Dallas Fort Worth is representing for you. They are, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Homie, salute to the homie Linnell Milwaukee 414. I got to get that drop, man. I used to have that cuckoo cow in my projects. I used to have that. Salute to Daryl. He says VA in the building. Beerman says 305 Miami-Dade County. Salute to you, bro.
Port of Miami, important to Candy. Ain't got nothing to lose. This is important to family.
And my stream has just been demonetized. Let's see. Salute to the homie Adrian. He says Dallas raised, Texas made. Salute to you, man. James says Augusta, Georgia. I'll do it again for all my people down in Georgia.
Georgia.
Vanessa Paramore.
What it do, baby?
She says, good afternoon from Portland, Oregon.
Rip City, I'm from the Rip City. Rip City, Rip City, I'm from the Rip City.
Let's get to it. Hit the like button for your boy Coop. I don't ask for much.
Come on, you motherfucker.
I don't be up here begging and shit like Dr. Umar. Salute to Ladira. She says, good afternoon from Philly.
Philly, northwest, southwest, south side.
One of my favorite drops. Salute to you, Ladira. Great to have you. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're going to get straight into the nonsense. Before we get started, I need to acknowledge our top fans. Salute to Alua, number 1, the homie Air Force Reek, number 2, and the homie Tone the Virgo, number 3.
Oh my!
And then last but not least, before we're going to get into the content, I need y'all to please rise. We're patriots over here, people. Patriots, we got a bunch of veterans. I need you to all rise for the Do Better National Anthem. If you're driving your semi right now, stop in the middle of the highway. Hit the brake, get out your truck, and stand for the Do Better National Anthem.
Please rise for our national anthem.
That drop still makes me laugh. What you got, Linnell? Come on, Coop, with that drop. Milwaukee fucks me. Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Here's the thing, Linnell. I had so many drops when I first started my channel 3 years ago, when I had nobody in the chat.
Access denied.
That was one of my first drops, but we didn't have nobody from Milwaukee, so I eventually ended up taking it off. We can add it back on there, though. We can add that one back on there. No problem. No problem. Salute to you, bro. Let's get started. Let me acknowledge the super chats of the people, and we get right into the content. Salute to Allure. What you got, Allure, with the $10 super chat?
Great cash, homie.
Hey, Coop. Thanks for the pop-up show. Hope you're feeling fan-freaking-tastic. Hit the like button on y'all way in. Thank you so much, Allure.
Goddamn right.
I'm good. I'm pretty effing decent. You know, I haven't streamed in a few days. I did stream Sunday. I was supposed to stream Monday. I couldn't. I had to take my son to go get his wisdom teeth pulled. So you already know how that was fun. That took up majority of my day on Monday, and then I was going to stream yesterday, but had something else pop up. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do it in the afternoon anyway. And I think I'm good. I think I got my swag back. Why did this not work? What is this? Why did that not work? Oh, something done happened. Hold up. Something done happened. Hold on, stand by. What the hell? There we go. Is that?
I think I got my
There we
swagger
go.
back. Thanks for the tip.
Oh, my headphones fell out. I was like, what the hell? Salute to you, Alua. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Alex says that you might have to watch the replay because I got to get work soon. Salute to you, bro. Got to go get that money, man. I ain't mad at you. Thank you so much, Alua, for the $10 super chat. Salute to Murph, gifting us 5 channel memberships.
Oh my!
Salute to you, Murph. Thank you so much. If Murph hooked you over the channel membership, say thank you, Ninja. Say thank you. I'm going down the line. I'm seeing Zeke, Kelvin, Fritz Loggin. Salute to you, man. Thank you so much, Murph. Always supporting the show. Salute to Tone the Virgo. Evening Chaos with Coop. Let's go. I'm with it, bro.
Goddamn right.
I'm with it, Tone. Salute to you, bro. Always supporting the show. Air Force Reek says, salute to the squad and thanks to Murph for the membership. See? Salute to you, man. Air Force Reek, my Air Force brother. We got manners and shit. Salute to you, man. Thank you so much. Murph always supporting the show with the channel memberships. With the tone back in that super chat. Teacher fired. I got a feeling. Teacher lack of accountability. TikTok video incoming. Cook, bro. You already know, man. You already know, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You already know how it's going to go, Tone. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We're going to get into the content right now. You know, we're going to be here for a while, man. Put one in the air if you still at work. Quit. You can always do that. I like a good job quitting video, and I want somebody to quit their job on behalf of the Do Better Squadron. Send me the video, and then we can all react to it together. T. Orlando says, Theo, we need is a thin line between fries and shake drop. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Let's get into it. Who else am I seeing? Valerie Dixon, I see you. Rob Williams, I see you. Who else am I missing? I want to acknowledge all the good people of the Do Better Squadron. Ace of Many Faces, I see you. We in the building, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Lazy Bone around here somewhere. I think Lazy Bone died and came back to life the other day. I think he's around here, probably on his last legs. Who knows? Don't care. It only costs $30. I can buy another cat at any time because I'm balling. Let's get to the live stream. I don't know why I'm wishing death on my cat. All right. Let's see. Salute to that dude named Dave. Salute to you, Dave. Long time no see, man. Good to see you back in the chat. He said, salute from the ashes. Salute to you, Dave. I figure you're just out there getting your grind on, man. Let's see. We're going to start off with a quick dash cam. This one is kind of pathetic. Entitled mom gaslights cops after abandoning her baby for drugs. Let go.
So right now you're going to be under arrest?
Why? Please don't.
Child abandonment?
I was in the car, I sleep, I didn't abandon her. Please, I need to call my brother, I need to call somebody.
April 18th, 2024, Skokie, Illinois. A call comes in from the Holiday Inn on Toohey Avenue. A toddler has been found wandering the hotel hallway alone, with no parent in sight.
Hi. Can I show you a picture? I wanted to show you a picture. You mind stepping out? Do you know this kid?
Yeah.
Who is she?
Straight cash, homie.
Where is she right now?
She was in the room, I just went to the store, came back.
You went to the store? What time did you go to the store?
I just came back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What time do you think that was that you left?
An hour ago, why was wrong?
An hour ago? Here, why don't we step over here? Well, because we've been here since 10:45, and you were
last night?
Yeah.
No, I was in my...
No, you weren't. The staff checked the room. We got the key log.
I was asleep in my car, I ain't gonna lie.
Where were you at?
I went to McDonald's to get her something to eat. I went to sleep in my car.
You went to sleep in your car?
Yes.
Since what time?
I don't know.
But you just said you just left.
I did just leave back now. I came from right here. I went to McDonald's. I went to sleep in my car. I came back right here. I went back to sleep. I got high. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't smoke enough. I was smoking weed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been here since 11:30. You haven't been back here. Your car. I've watched the cameras. You left with some dude.
What's going on?
So right now you're gonna be under arrest.
Why? Please don't.
Child abandonment.
Abandonment?
Yeah. Relax. You don't want to make this worse.
We will explain everything. What the please? What am I doing?
Just relax.
Yes. So CT says it right here that baby been alone since 10 at night. She said I was only gone. You know, they always say that shit when they get caught up not leaving their kids somewhere like the two Mexican chicks that abandoned their 6 kids in the parking lot of the mall where they went shopping buying churros and shit. They say that she said I just left. They said they've been there watching that car since 10 o'clock last night. CT, it's 7:19 in the morning.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
She left a baby in the goddamn, I think in a hotel. So they've been had eyes on her vehicle or waiting for her to pull up since 10 o'clock last night. Crazy, bro. Oh, yeah. So stand by for a second. Salute to you, Project Leroy. Did y'all see this? I mean,
It's good.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to say something because this happened right before the show started. Did y'all see this? Charlie Kirk just got shot. Did y'all see this week? Matter of fact, let's go to that. This Charlie Kirk dude, I think he just got shot somewhere. Was he in Utah, PL? Salute to you for the $2. I just saw this. Pray for Kirk. I ain't praying for him, but I don't think, regardless of political affiliations, I don't think motherfuckers should be getting shot and shit. But yeah, this dude just got shot. Yeah, CT, he got shot. Here, we look at the video. This is like from 45 minutes ago. Yeah, this is like from 45 minutes ago. Charlie Kirk has been shot. Someone who was in the debate would inform me that he's not okay. Yeah, let's go to the clip. We're gonna go to the clip right now. We come back to this, but yeah, Charlie Kirk out in Utah. I thought it was. Yeah, AD says out in Utah. Yeah, I thought it was in Utah, but yeah, let's go to the big screen. Thank you for reminding me about that Project Leroy. I wanted to check that out. Yeah, this is as of this was 45 minutes ago. This is when this video was taken.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Oh my God. Wait, Cody, go, run. Holy.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Oh my God. Wait, Cody, go, run. Oh.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
They said he got shot in the neck, man. So that's terrible. I must have missed you, Alex, when you said that. But yeah, I was looking at this right when we started up the show, man. So apparently he got shot in goddamn Utah. And I'm just looking at this on X right now. So yeah, man, that's crazy, bro.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Yeah. Breaking news, Charlie Kirk has been shot in the neck at Utah Valley University. I disagree with him and other right-wingers, like, you know, but violence is not the way. Yeah, absolutely, man. So that's awful, bro. Like, regardless how you feel about political affiliation and whatnot, motherfuckers shouldn't be getting shot in broad daylight. Fucking Utah of all places. So yeah, man, unfortunately. Let's get back to it. But yeah, thank you for reminding me about that, man, because that literally just happened. So that sucks, man.
Right now you're gonna be under.
That's awful, man. Let me fast forward a little bit.
I need to call my brother. I need to call somebody.
April 18th, 2024, Skokie, Illinois. A call comes in from the Holiday Inn on Toohey Avenue. A toddler has been found wandering the hotel hallway alone, with no parent in sight.
Hi. Can I show you a picture? I wanted to show you a picture.
Of what?
Do you mind stepping out? Do you know this kid?
Yeah.
Who is she?
My daughter.
Okay, where is she right now?
She was in the room. I just went to the store, came back.
You went to the store? What time did you go to the store?
I just came back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What time do you think that was that you left?
An hour ago. Why was wrong?
An hour ago? Here, why don't we step over here? Well, because we've been here since 10:45, and you were
last night?
Yeah.
No, I was in my.
No, you weren't. The staff checked the room. We got the key log.
I was asleep in my car. I ain't gonna lie.
Where were you at?
I went to McDonald's to have something to eat. I went to sleep in my car.
You went to sleep in your car?
Yes.
Since what time?
I don't know.
But you just said you just left.
I did just leave back now. I came from right here. I went to McDonald's. I went to sleep in my car. I came back right here. I went back to sleep. I got high. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't smoke anymore. I was smoking weed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been here since 11:30.
I just saw it.
You haven't been back here. Your car. I watched the cameras. You left with some dude.
What's going on?
So right now you're gonna be under arrest.
Why? Please don't.
Child abandonment.
Abandonment?
Yeah. Relax. Relax. You don't want to make this worse.
We will explain it. Everything. Yeah. What the? Please. What am I doing at?
Yeah, just relax. Just relax.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me lock them. Is there anything in the car that you need?
Yeah, I need my phone.
Okay. You give me permission to go in there and get your stuff?
Huh?
You give me
You
permission
give permission to go in the car and get whatever you need?
What's going on, man? What happened? Oh my God. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to fall out.
You need an ambulance?
Thanks for the tip.
She gave me permission, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, don't fall because you couldn't.
I know, I'm trying not to. Wait, what's going on? Am I going to be able to get out? Can I post bail?
We're gonna find out when we get back to the station. I'll explain everything to you when we get back.
I'm confused.
Listen,
I'm confused.
I'll tell you this. What's your name, ma'am?
I didn't tell you why you said.
Okay. Right now it's insurance.
What am I on arrest for?
You have the right to
Can you please give me something to drink? Can you please give me something to drink before I fall out? Can you get my purse? Can I please get that Pepsi Zero? Please, I need something to drink before I got bad anxiety. I just need something to calm down because my knees.
It's brand new.
Like, give me please. It's brand new. That's fine. Just give me something to drink, please.
Please give me something to drink. I'm trying to control. I know how to control. That's how I control.
Yeah, sir. Just
come on.
Hold on.
if you can't afford an attorney, one can be provided to you.
Man, she up here. First of all, let me hit you with one of these.
Shut up, bitch.
Then let me hit you with one of these as well.
Chocolate. This is doo-doo, baby.
You up here sounding like a goddamn crackhead. Okay? Salute to Ebony Dean. Ma'am, you left your baby alone overnight. Exactly. And Ebony, it's not even like, I mean, this will be god-awful anyway. It's not like she left her baby at home. She left her baby in the hotel. The staff found her baby wandering the hotel unattended in the middle of the night. And she up here, that ain't weed, by the way. That is not weed.
Access denied.
She thought she had to go smoke some weed or some shit. Nah, I think she's smoking something a lot stronger than that, but stop it. This is one of those videos. I watched this earlier, and I'm like, this is what some women do. Some women will try to cry their way out of any situation, and it makes me think how often women must get away with doing this shit because they always try. She's gonna try to cry her way out of the situation and be the victim. Ain't the victim. You're a terrible mother.
Okay?
Come on, give me some more. And give me some more, please. I'll get some more, please. Please give me a lot. I can't breathe.
That crackhead.
Can I call my brother, please?
We can make phone calls at the station, yeah.
What am I going to jail for? Where's my daughter?
Your daughter's in the PCFS.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Well, you abandoned your daughter.
I didn't! I was in the car asleep! I didn't abandon her! My daughter is my life! Real talk! Like, real talk! Can I please make a call?
Let me borrow the bag so she can put her stuff in there.
Great T News, I see you.
Where is that?
Thanks for the tip.
Where is that?
I believe in Deerfield.
Where is that?
We'll give you all the information on the station.
Please! I need to call my brother. I need to call somebody. Is my car okay here? Please! So what happened? Can you tell me what happened? No, I need to know who my daughter is. I need to know if she's okay. Because I went to sleep, bro. I went to sleep.
Okay, we'll talk about everything.
Make sure it has nothing on you. Okay?
She's okay.
Please, is she okay?
Okay, we have her.
It's a half.
Where is that at?
Sorry.
I need to make a call. I need to make sure my daughter's okay. Go, she's fine, okay? No, where is she at?
The secret agent, who they have an experience with the type
Bro, I went to sleep in my car because I was smoking. What the
Put your shoes back in. Wanna put the shoes back in?
Yeah, I'm trying to put them on for me, please.
We can fix that when we get to the station, okay?
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, can you stop, please? It's hurting my arms.
Too tight?
I am big. Like, for real.
Like this?
Yes.
Well,
Can you tell me what's going on?
The other officer will give you more information than I can give you. Hold on, give me a second.
I went to sleep in my f***ing car.
Free tumbler. Transporting one female adult.
and I love how first of all, she's lying, but she's making it seem like she didn't do anything. All she did was fall asleep in their car. Let's say that was truth. Let's say that was the truth. Your daughter is still in the hotel room. Like, what? What are you doing here besides lying to our goddamn face? Valerie says, confused, can't breathe, anxiety, I'm pregnant, I'm high, etc., etc. You already know. So to do better thing with the $5. What you got, bro? Talk to me. Kurt talks all that black people this and black people that, but I bet it wasn't a brother or sister that's trying to take him out. That's a fact. You already know, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't wish death on people or like that, but certain people, they ain't worth my tears, bro. I can tell you that. Salute to you, do better thing. Thank you so much. Salute to James Sampson. You wasn't crying and carrying when you left your child for all them hours. Fuck that, man. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. That's what I'm talking about. She out there running the streets, going to get high, and probably lost track of time, or maybe was just out there smoking all goddamn night. Salute to you, James. They're gonna try to come up here. And this is I don't like these tears, bro, because it's all for gazy. It's bullshit.
Thanks for the tip.
And it's just, And it amazes me that women have this ability. They can cry themselves out of situations if motherfuckers are gullible enough to go for it. Good thing these police officers don't look like they're going for it too much. Salute to you, James. Salute to Roni's E. My daughter's my life, a.k.a. no more Section 8 or food stamps for you.
Oh, my.
Sounds about right, E. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Rob with the $10. What you got, Rob? Talk to me.
Straight cash, homie.
This is why you don't smoke crack. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Man, she up here on the
Chocolate. This is doo-doo, baby.
I'm telling you, man, that ain't weed, man. That ain't weed. Weed don't make you leave your baby in the house in the middle of the night. Crack does. Salute to you, Rob. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Salute to the Oracle. Says, salute squad just joined. Was tripping off Charlie Kirk getting shot while speaking. Yeah, we just showed that clip just a few minutes ago. Oracle. It's crazy, man. Shot in the middle of the day, speaking in front of a campus in goddamn Utah. It's crazy, bro. And they said he got shot in the neck, so who knows, man.
Holiday Inn.
Thank you so much for the $5.
644.2.
Pooh Man says, Coop, they said she left with a man. Oh, I missed that part, Pooh Man. That's probably about right.
My daughter okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
What happened? I really don't know what happened.
Ma'am, I just started my shift, so all I know is that I'm transporting you to the station.
The station right here?
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, right across the street.
Please, where's my daughter?
She's in Deerfield. From what?
Where's that? From here?
Like 15 minutes, I want to say.
Is she okay?
She's okay. She's okay. The officer you were talking to is our sergeant. He's the one that told you that she's in Deerfield. She's okay. So I take his word.
I went to sleep. I was smoking weed and I went to sleep in my car.
Okay, I don't know.
I was smoking weed and went to sleep in my car like a dumbass. I should have went back in my room. That's what I did. I should have even smoked.
Tip boy. Watch your step coming up.
What I'm about to do to get my daughter back?
Man,
they can explain everything to you. Yeah. Can you lift it?
Please. It's not like that. I was just sleeping in a car.
Can you push your foot in? Here, I can help you. The bench is right over here.
Yeah.
Just want you to step right here.
Oh, that annoys me, man. Adrian says the fake crying. She knows what happened trying to play fake. That's what annoys me, bro. Like, just own your shit. You fucked up. You went out there either trying to score, get some, the cops something, smoked whatever, or y'all say she out there selling that kitty cat. She out there selling that old musty box, doing whatever. Whatever she was doing, her priority wasn't her goddamn child. Like I said, it's still horrible, but I can see you leaving your kid at the house where you know they're safe, you know they ain't good. You left your baby in a hotel room. The staff found your baby wandering the hallways in the middle of the night. Somebody could have kidnapped your baby and you never see that baby again. The amount of people get snatched up, human trafficking, and you wouldn't even be known because you hide somewhere. Like, dude, knock that shit the fuck off, man.
And the bench is to the right. Just have a seat right there.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna make sure my daughter's all right.
She's okay. She's okay, right? Officer Rula?
Yeah. Is she all right? She's okay. That's all I'm thinking. Going to the store and sitting there and getting, I was all I'm thinking trying to smoke some weed, bro. And going to sleep, waking up.
Stand up for me. You're gonna walk up to this wall.
What am I arrested for?
I'll explain everything.
Please, I don't know what's going on.
As of right now, it's child abandonment.
Child abandonment.
And it's crazy. I'm going off Mike Merrick's comment. Coop, I just seen a report of 2 students got shot at a Colorado high school. I'm looking at it right now. There's an active shooter in Denver, Colorado. Active shooter at Evergreen High School in Denver. Massive police response. At least one person shot. They're evacuating the high school right now, bro. The break-in, multiple, well, obviously another one says multiple, at least 2 students wounded in an active shooter situation in Jefferson County in Denver. Victims taken to the. That's just crazy, bro. 2 shootings within it. But people swerving down. We don't have a gun problem in America. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. Yeah, 2 kids shot in Colorado, and Charlie Kirk got shot in Utah. Sad, man.
She's gonna let her search you.
I'm gonna search you. I'm gonna take these off. But just give me a couple minutes, okay? Separate your feet for me. Okay, put this hand on the wall for me.
Girls are like pee. I was just. I woke up. I had to pee. Went to the gas station.
What's your first name?
Alexandria, Washington.
Alexandria, Washington. Okay. Let her search you. We're gonna go in that room and we'll talk. Okay?
Please,
I'll explain
please, please. That's all I'll be.
Please. Please.
Do you have a shirt underneath this hoodie?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay.
I do have a shirt under here. I'm doing it on my heart.
Put your hands
I don't understand. Like, you can tell you, she always with me every day. It's all I'll be going to sleep.
Shut up, bitch.
And I just woke up. I got an alarm on my phone. I got my alarm on my phone to wake me up every day at 7 o'clock a.m. And that's what just woke me up. And I just thought, like, damn. How the fuck you gonna sleep, you dumbass? And I went home.
Chili's, I want my baby back ribs. I want my Chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
I'll explain everything.
I couldn't help it. we getting the Kendrick Cam of the week, I guess.
Oh, mine.
Everyone cover your eyes, not just Squadette shit.
I know, I just gotta do it. I gotta do it.
I didn't pee on myself, bro.
Separate your feet some more for me.
Can you please help me with my shoes?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Give me a minute.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I never had nothing like this ever to me before.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Any other jewelry other than this ring that you have?
I don't.
Okay.
Right in my face. That's
Yeah, okay.
it. In my earrings. That's it. You never have nothing else. Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel like pee. I'm sorry.
Can I have the ring? I'm gonna put it with the rest of it. Can you take off your earrings?
Infamous One says, "Who the fuck got that pregnant? Who the fuck got that pregnant? Got to be a crackhead? Well, you know she's a crackhead, but she's a chubby crackhead. You rarely see them out in the wild. It's like a albino liger. you rarely see fat crackhead."
Leave my daughter, okay, y'all.
It's okay.
Please, she alright. Y'all don't understand.
She's so full of shit.
How do I get my daughter? Like,
My
this
vape
shit
not
is
working.
Not nothing to play with. I went out because I went to sleep in the car.
Take them off for me.
All because I went to sleep in the car.
Can you take off that sock for me?
Oh, please call my brother. Can my brother get my daughter?
I have to call PCFS.
Please.
First, I'm gonna need to talk to you in there because I need her info. I don't have your info. I don't have your daughter's info.
Exactly. I need that because I went to sleep, and all this because I went to sleep in the car.
Oh my God, bro! No accountability on her part. All I did was go to sleep. Shut up.
Shut up, bitch.
Lying heifer.
Because I went to sleep.
I'm gonna let you make as many phone calls as you need, but first I need to get the information from you over here.
Can my brother get my daughter?
I have to call PCFS.
Please.
No, you keep your socks. You took your eyelashes off.
Yes, because it was coming up. Please, I need you got my keys to my car?
Yeah.
Will my brother be able to go get the keys to my car and go get my daughter?
He has to contact DCFS.
Please, can you contact them? Please. She don't belong in there. I don't abandon my daughter. If you ask anybody, she always with me. I just can't smoke in that room. And I pulled out so they could watch me smoke. And I was smoking. I went to sleep. I put my chair back and went to sleep. In Jewel Osco parking lot. You know what Jewel me some food and her smoke. And I sit there with the sweet.
And the crazy part is, she's just up here Joker Tango. She's just talking. Ma'am, you done. They already charge you. Moments like this are pointless. You already been charged. All they doing is going through the process. Ma'am, you getting charged for neglect like you should.
Stay off the damn weed. And they don't listen.
Coop, didn't she pulled up on the scene when the cops asked her about, yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. They were sitting outside the hotel waiting for her since 10 o'clock at night. And it was like 7:15, 7:19 when she pulled up. She left her baby there all night. She didn't even know that they had her baby, bro. She a lying piece of shit and probably a fucking fiend, bro.
And my alarm, only thing that would just woke me up is my alarm. I got an alarm for 7 a.m. every day. And that's just made me wake up. And I woke up and had to pee so bad. That's why it even took me a couple more minutes because I had to fast somewhere for me to pee. So I had to pee so bad.
If you still need to use the bathroom, put your stuff back on.
They not listening to her.
Then we can go to the bathroom.
I would never abandon my daughter.
You did, bitch.
That's all I'll be going to sleep in the car. You know, Jewel don't close until 12 a.m. You can look at Jewel Oscar cameras. I've been sitting in Jewel.
You can put them back.
Thanks for the tip.
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Do you need to use the bathroom?
I do, but no, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with my daughter. I don't care.
We'll get to that.
We're gonna go this way.
Alexandria S. Washington was charged with child abandonment. The child was released to the Department of Children and Family Services.
There you go. So hopefully that baby find her a better home. Let's see. Let me grab the super chat so we move on to the next clip. I don't like that shit, man. Just own that shit. You got busted red-handed. Go Creekery says you had to pee for 8 hours, right? Salute to Cujo with the $2. Cop says she left with some dude she was sucking. yeah, I missed that part, but she probably was, bro. She was off doing whatever it is she was off doing. It wasn't something she wasn't something she was supposed to be doing. She was supposed to be there with her goddamn baby. And she just thought, I just smoked some weed and fell asleep. Bitch, they was watching your baby. I'm just glad that the cops didn't fall for her tears, bro. And hopefully her child can find herself a new mother. Maybe she can look on Indeed for a new mommy. I don't think that's how that works. Salute to you, Cujo. I'm just up here talking. Salute to Carlos with the $2. Her back's overlapping like roof shingles. Salute to you, CB. Thank you so much. Salute to Chad Harvey. He says, bro, listen to Cardi B. Bitch, listen to Cardi B while smoking crack. Yeah. Salute to you, Chad. And she probably thinks she's a catch as well. Her and her eyelashes that she took off while she was locked up. All right, salute to you, Chad. Let's move on to the next clip. We're gonna talk about we're going to Pinkwood Lesson. She dropped this a few days ago, talking about Teacher Bae, and Teacher Bae was out here shaking ass when she's scripting. Let's go.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Oh.
Girl, why you get a BBL to be a teacher?
Good point.
Teacher Bae is the new R. Shelley.
Y'all, look at Miss Williams. Good morning, Miss Williams.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Today's price is not yesterday's price. Hey, good morning. Call me while I get ready to go to work. So yes, of course, I'm still a teacher. Haha, still here. I'm going to deposit my money before I go to work because I don't want to leave money in my purse. However, I'm at the ATM. I came late this morning because I had to go to the doctor. And I'm not gonna really take pics because I gotta get my hair done over. After I see my hairstyle too many times, I get tired of looking at the pictures.
And I saw this individual TikTok clip before Pink Book put into her video. And I thought, what was the point of you making this video? I know you ain't trying to stump for that little $500 in your hand.
Thanks for the tip.
Whatever it is. I just didn't realize, I didn't know the purpose of this video. And then we'll let Pink Book, take over. Kim Netta says R. Shelley. R. Shelley is crazy, Kim Netta is crazy.
I'm sorry, this teacher Bae lady is a whole bird. Hearing her talk is like listening to Young Miami. So yeah, the city girl teacher Bae is back, doubling down. She's out here putting up videos of her popping her thought pocket and her BBL, talking about how everybody's just jealous of her and basically trying to rub in everybody's face that she's still a teacher.
Call me while I get ready to go to work. So yes, of course, I'm still a teacher. Haha, still here.
You heard her. She said, I'm still a teacher, haha, I'm still here. Like, what in the baby bot bibbo babble is going on? And then she's trying to flex this little cash on TikTok, looking just like the alley cat I described in the first video, like she just finished up a night of street walking, then stumbled on the steps of the schoolhouse building. But this time, before going into school, she had to deposit the money her customer gave her a few hours before while on the stroll, allegedly.
I'm going to deposit my money before I go to work because I don't want to leave money in my purse.
And that's her trying to flex her little money from that John of hers. Like, why is she showing this cash? And why is she talking about depositing cash before work? They don't pay teachers with cash. Giving more weight to the accusations of the alley cat city girl double life she's allegedly living. Remember, she already told the students today's price is not yesterday's price.
Thanks for the tip. Y'all, look at Miss Williams. Good morning, Miss Williams.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Today's price is not yesterday's price.
What the fuck does that even mean?
That's what she's telling a female student, installing and programming into this girl's head. Yeah, she said today's price is not yesterday's price. The price? Like, what price are you talking about? And what exactly is being sold? This is who they have in front of black girls and black boys at these black schools. And these are the lessons they're being taught. How they're being taught to dress, how to conduct themselves, how to sell themselves. Talking about today's price is up, then showing cash before going to her job. And I can't get over this one. Standing in the doorway with a Chanel purse. Not papers, not a roster, not a clipboard. I remember growing up, you even had some teachers stand in the doorway with a yardstick. That was the drill sergeant type teachers. Those ladies would keep a yardstick or a ruler out ready to tear up some hands if them kids got in line.
That's a fact. I remember my 5th grade teacher was like that. Had a thick ass ruler, so I'm in the 5th grade, that makes me 10. So that's 1993. Had a thick ass ruler and would slap you in your hand if you fucked up. I remember that shit. So to Pooh Man 313, these BBLs is killing them, bro.
These BBLs killing y'all. Oh, yeah. And the thighs don't match. What a shame.
Wait, this is my shit.
These BBLs killing y'all. These BBLs killing y'all. These BBLs killing y'all. These BBLs killing y'all.
I forgot I had that drop. Thank you, Pooh Man.
But this flamingo up here standing at the door in mini skirts, holding a Chanel bag. Thousands of dollars, by the way, symbolizing street girl culture and the whole pay-to-play street walking routine.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Today's price is not yesterday's price. However, I'm at day 10. I came late this morning because I had to go to the doctor. And, you know, I'm not going to really take pics because I got to get my hair done over. After I see my hairstyle too many times, I get tired of looking at the pictures. That's just me. Sorry. So I just made a successful deposit. I'm going to take my card. I'm going to go get ready. Now that I'm in the car, I want a lot of y'all to know that y'all are miserable. Y'all are really miserable. Like, y'all are making up stuff. Like, first of all, let's start here. Who even told y'all I had a BBL? Who told y'all that?
Girl, stop. And everybody kept saying, oh, she's got to be a teacher in Atlanta. I don't think so. Unless she migrated, of course. But I just heard her say a word. And the way she said miserable totally gave it away. This lady is South Florida all day. Southeast South Florida to be exact. Palm Beach, Dade County, Broward. And the way she said that is giving Dade County. But she could have possibly migrated to Broward over the last 2 decades from being priced out. And if she's not a Dade County city girl, she's definitely copying them. Up here talking about miserable and can't even pronounce it.
I want a lot of y'all to know that y'all are miserable. Y'all are really miserable. Like, y'all are making up stuff. Like, first of all, let's start here. Who even told y'all I had a BBL? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Not saying it's true or not true, but I want to know who told you that.
Then you just confirmed it's true, you dummy.
Because I got a BBL, I can't have a career. What if I just wanted some buns?
Wow, they let anybody be a teacher these days. She can't
Bird
even communicate
brain.
a thought with logical sense. This lady first said, "Who told y'all I got a BBL?" like she's denying it. And then the very next sentence, she's like, "Having a BBL doesn't mean I can't have a career." Like, girl, I can't cut the baby by a bimbo babble. She's got a brain of a 3-year-old, and I can't even compare her to a 10-year-old because they're even smarter than this.
Also, let's stop the PDF narrative. My children don't do that. They are very respectful young 10, 11-year-olds. They don't even look at me. And quite frankly, I'm not that nice of a teacher. I'm very mean, strict, and firm. You better come in that classroom to see.
She's addressing the women, calling her a PDF file, and her response was her students are not like that. The PDF thing isn't a reflection on the students and their character. The people calling you that, they're talking about you, not your students.
And that's she's a bird brain. She's a bird brain. Of course, they're kids. They're not coming at you with their dick out. It's not high school students. But it's the fact that you dressing like that, you dumb thought.
Yes, it's you. What do you mean my students are not even like that? What is she talking about? Nah, what they're saying is you're like that.
Like, I'm so bubbly. Come get a hug. I don't know. I know y'all really love me. I love y'all too. I really do. Like, I don't ever want to lose y'all. I love y'all. Also, be careful what you wish for, okay? You don't want me to wear looser clothes. You might want me to just keep them a little bit hugging me, okay? Because...
Thanks for the tip.
She said, be careful what y'all wish for. Y'all don't want me to wear looser clothes. And then went on to say, y'all may want her to just keep wearing clothes that's hugging. So here's proof that she's fully aware that her clothes are too tight. She's calling it hugging.
Yeah, just be careful what you wish for. Just let me be. Just let me, I'm telling you, let me be. Oh, and by the way, being a teacher is new to y'all. It's not new to me. This is not my first year teaching. This is my first year being a reading teacher. Let's start there. So,
Lord, please don't tell me this lady is a reading teacher. The way she was writing on that board, capitalizing every other word, and you wonder why these kids can't read or write? This is the reading teacher.
Any students that I have that was in my class last year and not in my class this year, their parents are dreading the fact that they're not in my class. Parents call the school wanting their child in my class, so that speaks volume. So therefore, love yourself and stop worrying about me. Love you, TikTok. See you later with my new outfit of the day on Tuesday.
Any parent that's supporting you is a flamingo just like you. And where's the proof that all these parents love you and want you to teach their kids? Those parents need to come to the front of the class right now. Let's go ahead and review their testimonials together because I would love to hear them raving about you and what they're saying. I gotta hear it.
Facts. Let me grab these super chats real quick. Let's see. Salute to King Yo with the $15. I don't know, Coop. From her weight and the circumstances, she must be new to the no shit. Send that bread. Yeah, that's true. I have seen some fat crackheads, but they few and far between. They definitely are more of a anomaly. But who knows, man? Who knows? Appreciate you, King Yo, for the $15 super chat.
Send that bread, my nigga.
Salute to you, King Yo. Thank you so much. Who's a Squeegee Kid with a $10 super chat? What you got, Squeegee Kid? Talk to me. Salute General Goodbread. Salute Squad. About to put Miles on the bike, so I'll be replay gang. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. And happy birthday, man. I know your birthday was the other day. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Thank you so much, man. The King Yo back in that super chat. I'm so jealous of these kids now. I know I'm so jealous of these kids now because I know these going. I know they going. Are shelling me, please. This nigga, man.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Are shelling me, please. That's hilarious, bro. Salute to you, King Yo. Salute to Devontae. Marketing box in front of minors is wild work. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. You say, oh, well, my kids don't think like that. It's not the kids, you dumb bitches, you. So you end up here dressed like that in front of children. Like I said, let's say the shoes on the other foot, and there's some weird dude teaching elementary students, and he's got on like super tight pants or something with his dick bulging every goddamn day. Or he's dressed super tight to show off his muscles and shit. Motherfuckers be like, what type of weirdo are you? Should be the same exact thing. Let's go Creakery with the $5. You know you old if you remember getting whoopings in school. Yeah. Salute to you, Creakery. I don't remember like like teachers whooping ass, but I definitely remember my 5th grade teacher. She would she had thick ass rulers. Them bitches was taped together, and she was wear your hand out if you got in trouble. I try not to get in trouble. I felt the wrath one or two times though. I came front. Salute to Divine Photos. Majority of schools have shortages of educators. Background checks need to be much better because it's like anyone can get hired without credentials. That's fair, man. And also look at it like this. This is some shit that only fly at a black school. This some shit that only fly at a black school, man. Them goddamn white folks ain't having this bullshit out there, man. Salute to you, Divine Photos. Salute to Cujo with the $5. He says, Charlie Kirk died. I saw a close-up video of the shooting just now. Wow, shit. I was looking it up, man, to see him. And we almost at the end of this video. Maybe we could check back in. I didn't see anything that said he died yet, but shot in the neck like that, I don't think it's looking good for him. Salute to you, Cujo. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That's wild, though, bro. Getting shot at the campus in broad day in Utah, man. Salute to you, Cujo. Salute to Devontae back in that super chat. She's the reason why they dumbed down the school curriculum. That's definitely a fair point. Salute to you, Devontae. Thank you so much for the $5. That's definitely a fair point.
So this week, the city girl teacher Bae is coming out posting more questionable content on TikTok. She's popping her thought pocket and see-through clothes, posting pictures like some IG model, OnlyFans model advertising for the next trick. I mean, really doing the most.
Look at this, man.
And yes, you have a lot of other flamingos defending her, but shout out to the women that's like, nah, this ain't it.
Teacher Bae's whole style, the way she talks, is a clear indicator that she works in predominantly black public school systems that are lacking in everything. They have truancy issues, the PTA is dissolved, the parents are not involved, and they're lacking in funding. The way that she talks, acts, and her demeanor would never work in certain suburban areas or in private school systems, so she's exactly where she needs to be. I saw one of her videos where she was like, yeah, I still got a job, and it's like, of course you do. Those schools have a major problem with trying to keep people. They don't make enough money, and they don't even feel protected or respected in the workspace. So only certain type of people are going to want to work in certain type of school systems anyway. Because you can best believe parents who actually give a damn about the school system, they're going to put their kids in the best public school system possible. They move to certain areas, and the first thing that they want to check on is the school system. They go up there, take tours, they look around, and if they don't like what they see, their kid is not going there. These schools are full of young teachers these days that do nothing but have hookup culture and make TikToks. She says, oh, I'm not doing it for the kids. Obviously, you're doing it for the other males that are around your age at the job. Them teacher work days be nothing but them linking up and drinking. Any of you have teacher friends, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I went to a school that had a good mix of age ranges when it came to teachers, but it seems like all the older teachers from back then, when COVID kicked off, they went ahead and retired, or they furthered their education and became professors at this point. And of course, y'all want some of these teachers to hold themselves to a certain standard, but in some of these predominantly black areas, they just don't care. Like, they're just as ghetto as the students. They ghetto as hell, and they messy too. But this is another reason why I tell people you should just wait to have kids until you get your money right, so you can put them in certain private schools or move into certain areas that offer a private school education, but it's public school because, you know, the area that you're in, because you won't have to deal with like this. This wouldn't even be a conversation that made it to social media with these private schools. A lot of them are not even able to come on social media and do all this talking at these private schools. There's something left for them ghetto public schools. Just saying.
I had a teacher Bae when I was in middle school, and I could tell you it was nothing good for me. Because when I was younger, I was a little bit more standoffish, and then those type of teachers, like, they kind of gravitate to the popular kids. It's almost like they never lived their high school years out, so they're trying to redo it. Or they never lived their middle school years out, so they're trying to redo it. And they gravitated towards the kids that pretty much was bullying me and pretty much kind of made me feel like when I was at school. And then the teacher turned around and made me feel like, because you basically friends with these little bitches, and they f***ing with me, and you sitting up here giggling with them. And at the same time, I'm still coming to you for advice. Girl, it was just a hot-ass mess, honestly. And then, like, she used to have little personal relationships with the kids. Like, some of the kids that have her Instagram, and they're like, oh, yeah, I have her Instagram. I have Miss Apple's Instagram, and you don't have Miss Apple's Instagram. And I'm just like, oh, okay. She used to be in class on the phone with her little boyfriends and stuff. Like, the age she was at back then is, like, the age I'm at now. So I kind of understand, like, what you had going on. But, girl,
Yeah, a lot of people are speaking on this, including Gen Z coming out, giving their own personal accounts of dealing with a teacher bae. But overall, I'm going to maintain that the school's administration is trash, because for her to be allowed to go on TikTok and do all this, especially with the newer videos, she is literally posting videos popping her thought pocket like she's Cardi B or somebody promoting a new Magic City single. It's crazy that the principal or no one in her district addressed her unprofessional behavior. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below.
Yeah, Cujo, I just saw your video, Cujo. That video, if he survived that, yeah, Ronnie's E said, if he survived that motherfucker, yeah. Well, I'm gonna show this video real quick. Cujo just dropped a video in the Discord that is a close-up of that. Yeah, but they're saying, as far as Charlie Kirk, I'm sorry, they're saying that they caught the shooter. I just read that online. Now they saying, well, it's a whole bunch of shit. Because now they're saying
time to try to discern what was going on here. And
I just read on CBS website that they had caught the shooter. But anyway, let's see. Check out this video if you want. It's a little, I can give you a warning, it's definitely a little bit graphic. Let's see. This is the up close video.
Not counting gang violence. Great. Not counting gang violence. Great.
That's fucked up, man. Yeah, we'll be. I think we'll be all right. First, man, I ain't too much worried about it. But yeah, man, this is the video that they said that Cujo dropped in the Discord up close. But let's see here. Let's see what they're talking about online. This is NBC.
Thanks for the tip.
And, there's been limited information from an official source.
Here, we go to the big screen. We see what NBC talking about right now. This is NBC Live. Yeah. Let's see, 1 second.
We've been talking to a number of people. She has been a valiant survivor of gun violence. And then, of course, earlier we saw the attack on the Minnesota state lawmakers. We've seen the other attempts. And obviously, we have extensively covered the attempts on the life of President Trump. So we are in a point where violence is taking hold in our political space. And right now, as these events are unfolding, we're trying to be measured and careful about getting the facts and bringing our audience the details that we can report, and acknowledging we have many questions still to go as we are reaching out to our sources and trying to gain more information. Kristen?
Kelly O'Donnell continuing to cover all angles of this horrific day. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk has been shot at an event in Utah. Speaker Mike Johnson says he's about to call for a moment of silence on the House floor for Charlie Kirk. He is calling on everyone to condemn political violence. He's asking for prayers, and he has said, quote, "This has to stop." As we await that, I want to go now to Taylor and Haley Dufour, who witnessed today's incident. They joined me by phone. Thank you both for being here. I am so very sorry for the horror that you have witnessed today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Taylor, let me start with you. What exactly did you see today? What unfolded?
Everything was going great. It was actually a fun event. Things were going great. The conversation was calm, and then it just happened out of nowhere. And the only thing I could think at the time was to get my wife to the ground and get on top of her, and just look around and see if there was anybody else who needed help. And it was everything we could to just get out of there. And there were a lot of women and children and people that were just, in chaos mode, just scared for their life.
Haley, did you actually see Charlie Kirk get shot?
Not get shot, but we saw him fall out of his chair.
And Taylor's describing the horror, the fear that everyone felt. He says he jumped on top of you. What was going through your mind while this unfolded?
It's really hard to think, but you just kind of stare at everyone around you and you hope that they're looking for the shooter and they're all okay around you. And you just look for an exit and you wonder, you see a man who looks maybe of like past military experience and he's telling everyone to lay on the ground. But you just want to crawl or run to the exit. You don't know what to choose.
Thanks for the tip.
You don't know whether to run past the mom with her 3 little girls. And then you see teenagers on their phone alone crying. And the only thing you can do is just ask if everyone's okay and just keep running. There should never be this much hate that people in a public setting have to fear for their life.
You're absolutely right, Haley. There just should never be this much hate. It's so well put at a moment of such grief for you. Taylor, talk about why you wanted to be there. Charlie Kirk is known for these events where he's fostering public debate. He's taking questions. They may be tough questions. They may be questions he likes, questions he doesn't like. But talk about why you wanted to be there and the importance of these events.
We've followed him for a long time. We both try to look at everything we can on for political views. We just love Charlie. He brings a great crowd. He brings a great a lot of good people together. He's got a great honest opinion, and I feel like he's I don't know. We just love him. We love everything about Charlie. He's incredible.
And Haley,
all right, so there's that. I just looked at an article on CBS where they were saying that they had caught the shooter, but I mean, this kind of stuff happens so fast in the moment that there's no telling what's what. But yeah, man, that shot definitely didn't look good, man. So, oh man. All right, we'll move on to let's see what we were talking about earlier.
Counting gang violence.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Oh.
Girl, why you get a BBL to be a teacher?
I don't know why is it still going. Stop. I'm over Miss BBL teacher. Let me grab the super chats and we move on to the next clip. Let's see. Salute to Cujo. I got this one, Cujo. Salute to you, bro. Air Force Kirk says, I think Teacher Bay is in Jacksonville. Also, I'm older and I got a paddling by the principal while the assistant principal watched. Salute to you, Air Force Week. He's probably wilding, bro. Salute to you, man. Salute to Devontae. He says, bad hair hat filter, cat popping at the gas station, maximum dustiness. Yeah, bro. Imagine that. Can you imagine that, man? Especially all the older people in the chat, your teachers popping that pussy on social media. They're going to try to teach you some spelling. Man, get the hell out of here. Salute to you, Devontae. Salute to Air Force Week. I can't shed tears for Charlie. He was an anti-black. I never feel sorry for those type of people. Me neither.
Bang! It's good!
Me neither, bro. I'll learn, as I got older, I'll realize you don't have to revel in oh man, I've never been one of those people who wish harm on anyone. I've never wished death on anyone a day in my life. So I can understand that political differences, and they call that shit, they call a lot of shit, they label a lot of anti-black and racist shit as political, when really it's just fucking racism. I'm not one of those dudes. I'm not going to sit up here and be cheering for this man to get shot. But, I'm not going to shed a tear either way. But, hey, man, all I say is, his family, pray for his family, I guess, because at the end of the day, that person, just like anyone else, is someone's loved one. But yeah, I'm not going to shed a tear either way, man. Salute to you, bro. That's like, what's my man name? Nick Fuentes. If he gets shot, I'm not going to sit up here oh my God, ball my eyes out for somebody who constantly spits anti-black rhetoric. Nah, man, I'm good on that. Salute to you, Air Force Week. I agree. Salute to Rodius E. Definitely practice beforehand and not a novice. Yeah, bro, that's a hell of a shot, bro. Hell of a shot. Salute to you, E. Brooklyn Autism Mommy Band, what you got? So sick of the hookah culture. Bring back dress codes ASAP. That's a fact. Yeah. Hey, everything about hookah and hooking. Salute to you, Bam. That's definitely a fair point. We'll move on to the next clip. Let's see here. Well, shit. I wanted to bring up another. The Charlie Kirk shit kind of came out of nowhere, but I wanted to see what y'all thought about this clip. I saw this clip a couple days ago, and I think it went viral, of this young lady. Yeah, I got it right here. This young lady takes her son to like football practice. And I wanted to see, what do y'all think about this clip right here? What do y'all think about it? This young lady takes her son to football practice, and she talks to him. I want to get y'all opinion on it, because I'm thinking, I'll wait till you guys. I'll wait till you guys can hear this opinion first. Let me see. Let me bring it up to the screen. Here we go. This is a young lady talking to her son about the football game. Y'all let me know.
You won't touch that motherfucking PS5 until you 25, okay? Go out there and not hit nobody if you don't want. I'ma fuck you up, okay? All that playing on the field, don't look at me, don't wave at me, don't smile at me, none of that. Focused on the game, okay? You want your ass beat? No. You wanna go to the fair today? Then hit 5 people. You don't hit 5, you're not going no fucking where. You don't hit nobody. You're not touching that phone or that game until I feel like it, okay? I'm not playing.
Play it one
You
more.
won't touch that.
Turn the volume up. I'm playing it one more time.
You won't touch that motherfucking PS5 until you 25, okay? Go out there and not hit nobody if you don't want. I'ma fuck you up, okay? All that playing on the field, don't look at me, don't wave at me, don't smile at me, none of that. Focused on the game, okay? You want your ass beat? No. You wanna go to the fair today? Then hit 5 people. You don't hit 5, you're not going no fucking where. You don't hit nobody. You're not touching that phone or that game until I feel like it, okay? I'm not playing.
And that's the end of the clip. And I'm glad the Giant said this right here. Normal South Florida shit. Because I know places like Florida, Georgia, maybe even Texas, like the football shit is taken to the extreme. And I'll say that I didn't grow up as a kid playing football. And I also knew as a high schooler, I couldn't play football because I know in football, motherfuckers be talking, coaches and shit be talking to you like that. And I realized early on, I can't play that shit because I can't have no motherfucker in my face cussing me out and all this kind of shit for missing a fucking play. But with that being said, man, I saw this and I was shocked at the number of men agreeing with this shit. I'm like, what?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And I just blew my mind, man. So that's how I wanted to see you guys' opinion on it. She looking for a future meal ticket, says Big Odie. And I get that as well. I definitely think there's some truth in that. But I also look at it like this.
Thanks for the tip.
I believe this as Black people, this is one of our flaws as a group, is that we focus so much energy and put so much attention when it comes to our children with goddamn sports. You know what I'm saying? First Man Gaming says, my mom never wanted me to play football growing up, bro. I think that's good parenting. You know, we being able to see the CCE and how detrimental playing contact football can be, especially as a young age. And these guys football players be retired and 30 and broken down and shit. So, yeah, man. Chaz, what type of weirdo shit is this? Let's see. We need to stop valuing our boys getting brain damage for money, says FM. Exactly, FM. That's my exact point, bro. Like, we focus too much and I'm not saying everyone does it because my family didn't, but a lot of our people focus too much. They take that time and energy to put their kids in sports, football and shit, like it's their only way out. But they would never, in my opinion, they would never spend that same time, energy, or money into something academic related. But, yeah, man. But yeah, that's why I just wanted to play that clip real quick. AD says encourage little doctors. This is more of a ratchet single mother issue. I mean, I can see that as well. But like I said, I can go through the comments here, and the comments from the men backing this up is what blew my mind. Like, oh, y'all niggas is soft and you ain't had no daddy. It's like, y'all motherfuckers, man, it's just that, in my opinion, it's just crazy to me for a mother to be talking to her child like this over fucking football. This little nigga look like he 8 or 10 years old. He go out there and get a concussion trying to make mama proud, man. It's crazy, bro. Salute to James Sampson. with the $5. Dang, I don't talk to my son like that, and he plays 3 different sports. Exactly, bro. And I have a thing, too, about adults talking to children like they're grown-ass men. She's talking about she gonna fuck him up and all this kind of shit. Man, why are you talking to your kid like that? I said this before. Grown folk talk. My sister, she had a neighbor like that. I go over her house, and her neighbor across the street got like 4 kids, ages like 5 to 10. And she would be over there cussing them out like they're grown-ass men, and it's like little boys and shit. So that's a big thing as well. But man, talking to your little kid like that, man, it's crazy to me. Let's see. Salute to Devontae. Devontae says she wants the mansion in the hills, not a child being a decent person with morals. Yeah, that's definitely it, man. They don't care about nothing else, bro. Salute to Devontae. Salute to Divine Photos. Sports parents are demons. Seen it firsthand, taking photos at games. You can motivate a kid without posting it on the internet. We don't have to know. Exactly. That's another thing. Putting this shit on the internet. Why do we have to know this shit? But it's anything for attention, man. Anything for attention. Exactly. She didn't even have to post this on the internet, bro. But POV, I'm a football mom. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's why I think Dad should be goddamn involved, bro. So they can see this bullshit. Like, why are you talking to him like that, man? Again, I know it's like football is like much more important than like certain places like Giants at Florida. I know Miami. I think Georgia's like that. Texas is like that, but it just ain't that serious for me, man. To little ass kids, bro. And then what's the percentage of these kids that actually make it to the NFL? You do all that shit for nothing. But yeah, man, like I said, I just really wish our people, if we would focus take that same energy, time, and money and put it to something academic related and see how far the children can go. But that's just me, man. Let's see. She's the type that treat their son like their man, says Ladira. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea says, what's going on, Chelsea? I literally talked about this on my live too, Cooper. Oh, salute to you. Yeah, I saw this clip a few days ago. I meant to play it, but yeah, I wanted to get y'all opinion because I'm watching this like, am I crazy? Or this is some foul ass shit. Salute to the homie Erroneous E with the $5. She does not know how to properly motivate him. Negative reinforcement is not the move. Salute to you, E. I respect that, bro. I respect that, man. And like I said, I also think you can get a child to start hating that shit that way. You start to force them to do something they didn't want to do. And I also think too, man, I've said this before, but I just think, let kids be kids, E. 1% says Pooh Man, exactly, bro. 001, let kids be fucking kids, bro. Kids only have a finite amount of years to be children, and then you are an adult living in an adult sucky world like the rest of us. Let kids be kids, bro. And I just don't think football should be the priority, especially when we know now about CTE. We know about kids going out there and hurting themselves permanently. And real quick, we move on to the next clip. But I had a coworker who told me about his brother just playing college ball, and I think his brother was like the man in high school football, and I think he played a little bit of D3, never got close to the pros, and he was saying his brother wasn't right in the head. Oh, mind you, this is a dude that's like 45 years old. He was telling me about his brother who's a year younger than him, how he was such a football fiend, and he was like, oh, my brother hasn't been right since he was 20, and he hasn't been right due to football when he was in his 20s. So, man, yeah, man. Salute to you. We move on. Salute to SWATs Atlanta. They do anything for clout, Coop. Channelman for 17 months. Yeah, bro. Yeah, like I said, she didn't have to share this shit. Salute to you, SWATs. Salute to Big Odie. She sounds like Delonda Bryce from The Wire. Yeah. Salute to you, Big Odie. Salute to Kid Rogers. He says, a lot of parents are academically challenged themselves, so they don't know how to teach them how to be a doctor. Oh, yeah, man. Or anything, bro. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with putting your kids in sports. Karate, boxing, those type of things are good, man. Keep kids off the streets, give them a full schedule. But I just don't like this type of shit when it comes to football and talking to your kids like that, man. Like, to me, that's absurd. Salute to you, Kid Rogers, for the $10 super chat. But we'll move on. We'll move on to another clip. No, get BBL out of here.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams.
Get your ass out of here. All right. We'll move on to the next clip. Divine Photo says, Coop, you seen the mom with the BBL that took her kid to a football game? Yeah, I saw that too, bro. I saw that as well. Let's see. AD says, I was right there, Coop. Let them let them be kids. That's so much pressure. Yeah, bro, let kids be kids, man. They gonna have their entire life to be adults and dealing with adult shit. Let kids be kids, bro. I think we going to the tip network with this one. Maya and Melissa Ford can't face the truth. They officially lost their mind. I think Maya is one of those I married Jesus types. Let's go.
And then also have your own funeral.
Well, now you've had a wedding and a funeral for yourself.
The old self. Like, seriously, it's all spiritual though. And so when you see a white wedding dress in a wedding video, music video, it's...
El Grande says, this MF blocked me from sending a super chat, Coop. I don't think nobody can block you from sending super chats unless you're timed out. If you're not timed out, you should be able to send them. Or YouTube just acting up with the not letting you do super chats. El Grande happens to me all the time, brother.
Not, she's cocky and stuck up and she's tired of men and screw men. No, that's not what it's about. It's like
You won't touch that.
Doing the work and figuring out what it is that you resonate with.
The concept behind the Truth music video is commitment to self at that moment in time of writing the record. And so I thought the best way for people to get it would be to marry myself in a music video.
Maya has lost her damn mind, apparently admitting to marrying herself. Kind of sad to see them later off in life. I believe she's 45 or 46 years old, and they do weird things like this, such as marry themselves.
On February 14th, 2020, Maya dropped a music video with a new song called The Truth. And of course, in this video, she had on a white dress, basically signifying that she married herself.
And it's after the choices and decisions that they have made into their 20s and their 30s, selecting a certain type of lifestyle that would make them not cooperative of a man that they would want.
Maya is not very clear on her position about marriage or relationships, because on one end she says, she doesn't want to do it because of what she's seen her parents go through.
You don't hear anything else.
They're wondering how a woman as stunning as you are, that is the object of so many men's desire, and you probably have the pick of the litter, which is another thing that they assume.
My mother's an independent thinker. I've witnessed a divorce, between my parents. I've witnessed all kinds of things. My father is a very attractive man. I've witnessed a lot of things. So I've always thought a little different. The white wedding dress, I was very fearful of those things. So I looked elsewhere and probably escaped too much in my work and keep going. But also, I think being independent has forced me to show up for myself.
But then she'll say this.
But I also clear up the fact that I'm open to additions, but I'm not here for the subtractions in my life, because I've also experienced that.
On one hand, she doesn't want to do it. But on another hand, well, if the right situation comes to me and it adds on me and it doesn't subtract from me, then I might be interested in doing such a thing.
What are you waiting for? Like, what are the standards? What are the requirements? Like, let's get in there. Optically, aesthetically, you're beautiful. You're still beautiful. You're gorgeous, girl. All right. And I know dudes is knocking down your door. Even still, you say that you open to it, but obviously you're looking for Mr. Perfect, and Mr. Perfect just doesn't exist. Because as a man, if you also don't elevate their lifestyle, right? Women like her that are probably millionaires are looking for multimillionaires that are also perfect. And instead of accurately assessing where she's at, she continues to ask for this level of value. Instead of accurately assessing where she currently now sits in the dating marketplace for a accurate exchange of value with someone. Your biological imperative for hypergamy works very well, works best.
Thanks for the
in
tip.
Your 20s. At 46, results sold separately. Let's go.
She says this.
I'm just on a journey of self-love, of self-care, so that I show up as my best self. And I do believe in a lot of the universal laws and the law of attraction, and making sure that I attract nothing short of the best me too. I'm not on y'all's time. I'm on guys. I'm on God's side, and I give it to God.
Yeah.
But yes, I've been very, very committed spiritually, marrying myself and just conditioning myself in many different ways.
My best friend did the same thing. She had an entire wedding ceremony for herself. Not a white dress, because she also doesn't believe in, the traditions that were created for whatever reasons.
Of course she doesn't.
But she did the exact same thing, a commitment to herself. And a lot of people are just kind of dumbfounded as to what that actually means. But
stop the cap. I know. I talk to you, I deal with you. I know. You don't want an Outback, Applebee's, TGI Fridays lifestyle. You don't want a Macy's, JCPenney's lifestyle. You barely want to shop at Nordstrom. You want Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus. No heat, no judgment. But the problem is your sexual marketplace value, you don't have enough on your card. You don't have enough of a limit. You don't have enough of a limit. So,
and I'm sorry, I got distracted by Top Ro's comment there. But can we talk about how that is some loser shit? That if that was men, we would call that man a fucking loser. I married myself. What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Women would call that man a fucking loser. They would call him a fucking loser who has zero options, therefore he married himself. But it's because it's Maya. And then Melissa Ford said, oh, my friend did that, had a whole ceremony as well.
I beg your pardon?
They go, what? If that ain't some loser shit, I don't know what it is. What we got to do? Make it acceptable. We need to start doing it more and calling women losers, bro.
Just like you didn't want to settle in your 18 to 25 years, neither do these guys. Here's what's going to happen. If you are a woman 35 plus and you want a man that's on the same lifestyle level, you're going to have to share him. You're going to have to share him. Because why? Because you didn't get him when you should have. That's just the bottom line. You should have got him between the ages of 18 and 25. But whatever the reasons were, you chose not to marry in your prime. So if you're over 35 and you want a man in this category, you're going to have to share. And that's the problem.
You said in your 20s, you was having fun. Mm-hmm. Would you say that you bamboozled a bunch of men?
Hell yeah!
Okay, fair. So we're in agreement, right? You know why men in their 20s can't bamboozle women? We don't got no money.
Period.
So you spend all of our 20s getting bamboozled, a beautiful woman like you, who we may have thought like that could be my wife, and you bamboozled us in our 20s. Now we got money now.
Oh,
it's time to do the bamboozling. And what happens is
I'm sorry, it's official. They just said Charlie Kirk died, man. Wow. They're saying that Charlie Kirk has passed away.
An attempt on the life of President.
Wow. Yeah. We damn. I didn't expect this to be the Charlie Kirk hour, but yeah, Cujo was right. They're saying he died. They're saying he did pass away. Let's go back to the big screen. Damn, that's fucked up, man.
President Trump, and then provoked those to share ideas, and violence has apparently taken his life, according to President Trump. Tom?
Yeah, Kelly, we have covered politics, you and I, for a while now, and I don't know if we have seen, as you described it, a season of political violence like this, starting in Butler with the assassination attempt on President Trump that came so very close, just inches away, as we all saw in the photos and the video, and as the president has described, a second assassination attempt on his life. What happened just recently in Minnesota with those lawmakers assassinated literally on their front doorstep. And now you have Charlie Kirk, who was never elected, never held office, a political activist, a young man, now shot in cold blood in front of a very friendly crowd from the eyewitnesses we have spoken to. In a very sick type of irony, Charlie's group was called Turning Point because he thought there was a turning point now in politics with President Trump and where the Republican Party had gone. And Kelly, you wonder if now in his death, there may be a turning point when it comes to politics in this country. I mean, how will political activists, any type of political speech now, happen in America, right? When you have something like this happen in a place where someone thought he was speaking to a friendly crowd.
Well, certainly it was a largely friendly crowd. I mean, Utah, which is certainly conservative, a university-based, the kind of group of followers who would know who Charlie Kirk is right off the bat, a figure who lived on their phones and in their social media, ever present in those ways. We have seen over time, when there are these wrenching moments of political violence, there are waves of what happens. Initially, there is the shock. There is bipartisan or across the spectrum condemnation of political violence. There are inevitably questions about the availability of guns and questions of security. Obviously, our elected senior leaders have intense security around them. But on a campus, a political actor like Charlie Kirk, you would have basic security, local law enforcement, campus police, that kind of thing. You would not have the kind of screening that would prevent weapons. We're also talking about an outdoor event where you could have long-range kind of ability to assess a situation on the part of a gunman or gunwoman, a shooter. And so there are so many questions to be filled out. But I think there will certainly be a moment to again address what is the place of violence. Are our politics so poisonous that people cannot control the impulse to act out? Those are societal issues. Right now, we're still in the early fact gathering. There'll be a period of acknowledging his life, those who will grieve his memory, and then what are the next steps?
Yeah, Kelly, stand by for us. I want to bring in former White House Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley, a friend of Charlie Kirk, who was just texting with him yesterday, and he was on the House floor moments ago during a moment of silence. Hogan, first, I am so sorry for your loss. You knew Charlie. Talk to me about what you remember about him and what this moment means right now. It is so incredibly sad for those people that were close to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, thanks, Tom, for having me. I remember working in the first Trump administration in the White House, and Charlie would come by, and we would all kind of look and say,
there was, I guess, like a cement pillar or wall kind of right behind me. So as this suspicious sound has just gone off, I kind of put myself behind the wall. It was very, very good cover in case anything was happening. And then my brain was processing, it's a very loud sound. It seemed to me to come, in my mind, it came directly from the center of the crowd. I don't know where it came from, but that's just what my mind, I guess, was thinking. And then that's when, after a few seconds, people started saying, like, "Oh my goodness, Charlie was shot." I saw him fall to the ground, and that's when I realized this is a serious situation. We all crouched down.
And yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. Like I said, First Man said, I'll say condolences to his wife and his children, man. You shouldn't. I don't think people should be gunned down for like political reasons. Even though I do believe in America, a lot of these political activists that go around here speaking to different colleges and whatnot, I wholeheartedly believe that they say a lot of and hold on to a lot of anti-black racism. It says a lot of things against black people, and I think it's fucked up. But I don't know, part of me still thinks that you shouldn't be deleted for shit like that. But also, you ain't getting no tears from me. So again, condolences to his family, man. And let me grab these super chats real quick, and then we'll move on, man. And that's like somebody said, I think CDT said it in the chat. Them white supremacists about to lose their goddamn mind on Twitter, so I'll probably stay away from there for a while. Salute to Chad Harvey. I bet that bitch never played sports in her life. Talk about the kid's mom. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. That's a fact. Salute to you, Chad. She starting live. Let me see. She's starting line up for the Wig Hunters. That's about it.
Thanks for the
tip. El Grande. He grooming a young mind. She grooming a young mind into a serial liar. Yeah, that's a fact. So to do better for you, I don't see the problem with women having exceedingly high price. Just shut the fuck up when you don't get it. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Salute to you, do better for you. He says, if it was a Transformer, game over. Salute to you, bro. FM says, will Trump send the National Guard to Utah? Great point, FM. Great point, bro. Salute to BY. I could never be so into politics that I'm gleeful about someone I didn't agree with being deleted. Rip to that man. Exactly, bro. I feel the same way, man. I can't, even if I disagree with you, I can't wish somebody would delete you for that, man. Nah, bro. That's not cool. Man, at the end of the day, regardless how you feel about anyone, people have family, man. Like, you got wife, you got kids, man. Regardless if you don't like someone, they are loved by everyone, bro. That goes for every single person walking this planet who's lucky enough to have a family, be wise. So I definitely agree with that, man. I'm not one of those people. I don't wish harm on people. We criticize people all the time, but I don't wish harm on people. I have never wished death on a person a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one of those people to dance on someone's grave, man. Like, you would have to, I don't even know, because I've never done it before. I was trying to think, what would you have to do to have me so excited that I'm dancing to your grave? I just don't think I'm I have that. I don't have that hate in me, bro. I realize that I'm far from perfect. The Okuba's far from perfect, but I don't have that. I don't have hate in my heart, bro. I legitimately don't, man. I just don't have hate in my heart like that. Salute to you, B-Wad. I think people who have hate in their heart, man, you're doing yourself a disservice, man, for holding on to such negative energy, if you will. Salute to Ty Pro. It should have been Myron. Joking. Thank you, Ty Pro. I needed that. Thank you, Ty Pro. I needed that. Salute to you, Drew Titan. Salute to you, Drew, in the building. He says Kirk is dead and they're trying to blame black people. They better not, bro. But that's what they do, man. That's what they do, bro. I bet it ain't a black person related to this shit, but they're still gonna try to twist it on a black person, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I can't shed no tears for these pundits, man. But at the same time, I won't dance on your grave, bro. But Ty Pro is stupid. I needed that, Ty Pro. Oh, man. It should have been Myron. I bet you Myron gonna be walking easy now.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
I bet you that fucking coon ass, Sambo ass, all black people should get sent back to Africa, even though this motherfucker is from the continent. I bet he gonna be walking lightly now. Divine Photo says, no, there ain't no goddamn black people. There's like 15 black people in Utah. They in Salt Lake City at the barbershop together. Oh, Ty Pro, you stupid, man. We needed that. At least I did. Salute to Rodius E. Might have made him a martyr. Stay dangerous, people. Yeah. And that's always, I was thinking that earlier, Rodius E. That's always a factor. That's always a factor, man. Salute to you, bro. Again, man, I don't believe people should be getting murked for their political affiliations, man. I just don't. I can't rock with that. You know, to each his own. People who can, but it's just I'm not cut like that. All right, man. Let's get back to the video. I guess. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Ty Pro.
When a woman is now in her position, late 20s, early 30s,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm ready to be someone's wife.
Yeah.
Well, now you finna get bamboozled.
No,
and I'm not
bro.
saying it's okay.
I
What
see
I'm
you,
saying
G-Rap.
is that you had your time to bamboozle. A man can't bamboozle until he got the resources to do
Yeah.
some bamboozling. Show me a black man in their early 20s who don't come from a prominent family who
Right.
got resources to bamboozle. Finally, when they make some money, I'm finally a VP of my job. I'm 30. Wait a minute. I can do all the things that I watched that woman do with that other guy that I like. So now I'm gonna do that to these women, and I feel like women get upset when a man does it. But then they'll openly say, like you just said in your 20s, I was bamboozling.
It's not as though that women can't find men in this category, top 10%, top 15%, top 20% men. It's not that these men don't exist. It's not that they can't find them. They want these men, and they want these men to be monogamously, one-on-one committed to them, and these men are not going to do it. They're simply not going to do it. Why? Because they don't have to, not with you. If they're going to commit monogamously, they're going to commit to somebody who can deliver them their own children. They're going to commit to somebody who's still in their prime. If his sexual marketplace value is here and your sexual marketplace value is here, you're going to have to share him because he's higher.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And that truth you seek at times is a bitter pill to swallow, but you gotta shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
Polite savages, I think we can all understand and know and grasp the concept that Father Time will ravage even the most finest dime piece of a big old butt, ravaging her ravishingly good looks with the ravages of time, where she'll be replaced and aged out, where she'll be made obsolete by the next new hussy harlot harpy running the streets, or unfortunately having to find herself or having to compete with a respectable woman that's trying to be somebody's wifey.
And it doesn't matter what your degree is and whether your PhD.
I'm a PhD.
All that does not matter. It matters the fact that you are mismatched mate value. If a man's mate value is here and you are over 35, your mate value only goes down every year.
I'm sorry, this is random things just popped in my mind. Did y'all posted on the community tab? Did y'all see that bitch nigga? And I'm saying it, that bitch nigga, Boyce Watkins, randomly tweet. I put it in my community tab. He randomly tweet, Kevin Samuels died alone. Like 2 days ago, bro. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
like just a reminder, Kevin Samuels died alone or some shit like that. Did y'all see that sucker shit? I damn near this close from starting the beef.
Thanks
where
for
I'm
the tip.
I've never done that. I vowed when I started YouTube, I would never go at somebody for the fuck of it. Like just to like, I took KS's approach. I'm not beefing with people on YouTube, but I'm in this goddamn post for just starting some shit with this motherfucker. For no reason. This bitch ass nigga sent him this clip, took a shot at Kevin Samuels, who's been passed away for what, 3 years? That's some fuck shit, man. Godzilla, give me strength. I want to do it.
Fertility being one of them. So it's not as though men are getting revenge or anything like that. It's just they don't have to. Why pay full price for something that is on sale at another place?
There's always a new mod hoe waiting to jump into the foray of dating, taking her spot in the sexual marketplace,
I might
throwing
crash
out the
out, bro.
elbows,
Fuck it.
and knocking out the old woman for what once was her top slot. We already got so many other examples with Maya and Melissa Ford, where Mark Lamont Hill had to ask her this one question that didn't miss its target and showed why she fell short.
But what would you say to the person who might say, if you have had a bunch of failed relationships that don't lead to marriage at this stage in life, does that diminish your value?
Possibly. Somebody's perception of me, yeah, absolutely. They might feel that way.
What would you say to? What would your response be to that? Is that a reasonable conclusion at which to arrive?
It's a reasonable conclusion to arrive at.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But just wait a minute, Polite Savages and Lady Polite Savages. Just recently this week, with Jason Lee exposing Melissa Ford that she had once dated Mark Lamont Hill, which explains all the drama that's been happening on the Joe Budden podcast. No wonder why the tensions was running high when this bombshell was spilled. That Melissa Ford had missed many other opportunities before, when she could have just bowed down and submit to a man, and would have found herself walking down the aisle at the altar with a man that would have raised her a family and become a loving father to her children.
Shout out to Mark Lamont Hill. You know she used to date Mark Lamont Hill? Did you know that? Oh, shit.
They said I was being really shady to him the last time I did VH1 Live, but I don't remember what I said.
You missed the point that I said Melissa and him used to date.
What?
I beg your pardon?
Boyce Watkins probably remember. Oh, I know he remembered me, Cree. He wanted me to come on his show that time when him and Corey Holcomb was beefing, and I was just doing the recaps. I was just recapping the series of events, and I ended up making 3 videos about him. He wanted me to come on his show. I said,
Access denied.
Nigga, you need to talk to Corey, not me. They used to mess around? Huh? What? I did not know that. Top Pro says, Mark Hill and Mel Ford used to bang. What?
Really?
Yeah.
She owns
Anyway,
let me stop telling
Yeah,
her
we
this,
did.
'cause
I mean, I
he's
adore.
a great guy.
I adore Mark. He is awesome. I can get my
very well may not be a personal choice.
Well, if the personal choice is to have your standards and expectations so high that Mr. Perfect may never arrive because perfect doesn't exist.
I'm sorry to keep stopping it. Yeah, I didn't know. First of all, and if I didn't say this, I see you guys are saying I ain't gonna hold your Maya still. Maya's goddamn beautiful. She's been beautiful. She's been beautiful. She probably still gonna be beautiful till she's 60 years old. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Yeah, Boyce Watkins was the one that gave me the name Mr. Goodbread. He kept calling me, he was playing my video on his live stream and kept calling me Mr. Goodbread for whatever reason. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
then I will find out later there's another YouTuber named Mr. Goodbread. He got us confused, even though my man, the Mr. Goodbread dude, is dark skinned and extremely skinny. Like, we don't look anything alike. But I forgot, Thanos. Thank you for reminding me. He was the one who gave me the name Mr. Goodbread.
Then it is a personal choice in a roundabout way. But as long as she acknowledges that this is the predicament that she put herself in, because beauty and beauty alone is not a barometer for men to either. It might be a barometer to enter a relationship with you, whether that's a relationship or a situationship. But in order to keep, looks gonna fade, baby. The looks is an entrance fee. But the morality, the substance, the femininity, the character, the personality, that's how you secure the bag.
Like it's been said many times before that men just want cooperation, submission, friendly support, full of life, optimistic women. But this is what happens to many beautiful women when they get their millions of dollars put up front, where every situation that they find themselves in turns into a situationship and not a relationship, missing their chance to find themselves a respectable man, a high value, a high producer, a man of means, where she could have been living her dreams as a wife, living a soft life, but instead she finds herself getting kicked out the door onto the curb after a man uses her pocket sleeve to relieve himself for a night.
But Maya has not really put in a whole lot of serious effort into the right person, because she's beautiful, she's famous, she's light-skinned, I mean, she's exceptionally feminine. So most dudes would have loved to have somebody like that as a wife. But the reality is, you feel like you don't need to give a man anything, and so you don't. And as time goes on, you just get out-competed. And this is the problem with ladies like Maya, because they will dress it all up as if it's a personal choice, but really men have the personal choice and if they're going to marry you or not. And the more that you're like Maya and you make more money and you have more access, the harder it is for you to get a man, because again, you're not just dating the regular guys on Instagrams or the thirsty dudes like O'Shea Duke Jackson is in your inbox at that point. Now you're dating and trying to get with dudes that have money, that are millionaires, that have a lot of access, that have a whole lot of opportunity. And their opportunity is just not limited to black women. It's limited to the entire world. These guys have a lot of money, and you have to actually get out there and compete with other women for these men. And you just don't want to compete.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe.
Salute to the Tip Network. That's the end of the video. We'll move on to the next clip. Light-skinned girls got attitude problems since El Grande. Man, it's just wild, bro. Oh, let me put this in the phone. This goddamn Juice. This goddamn Juice. Juice worth the squeeze calling me right now. Thank you, Juice. I'm not doing anything. Let's see. Salute to Air Force Reek with the $5 super chat. I came front. I love seeing Maya and Khalees reels, but I also know they might be difficult to deal with. Yeah. And yeah, same thing with Khalees. Yeah, Khalees, I'll be seeing a lot of her reels too. Like, she's like over in Ghana, I think, like building up in Ghana. And Khalees looks absolutely gorgeous for her age. Well, like you said, it's a reason. It's always a reason. Great point, Air Force Reek. Appreciate you, bro. So what's Everett with the $10? What you got, Everett? Talk to me. Never serious enough to delete someone. There are crazies on both sides who don't need much to go off. Sad days we're living in, but need to be aware of the climate. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. Yeah, bro. And like you said, you never know. This may tick off one side against the other, bro. I just think, man, way too many people focus on what side is what and all that kind of shit, instead of really focusing on fixing the problems, man. Like fixing like issues that we really need to be addressed. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I was watching something. It's a I forget where they were at, but it's a dude. It was a brother. He ended up killing some Ukrainian woman on a train somewhere, and the dude had a history of schizophrenia, and his family even said he shouldn't have been out. And yeah, his brother unfortunately took this woman's life, but now they're making that all about a black dude killing a white woman, and or a black man killing a Ukrainian white woman, whatever. But motherfucking Russia killing Ukrainians all day, every day. But I ain't gonna get too deep into that because that's kind of what I think about certain things. But anyway, bro. Yeah, man. Salute to you, Everett. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I can't be dancing though. I can't just be dancing on nobody's grave, man. They would really have to do something bad to me to have that perspective, but teach his own. That was in North Carolina, OB. Oh, OB says it was North Carolina. Yeah. Let's see here. And again, that dude obviously should be punished. Yeah, he obviously shouldn't have still been walking the streets, man, but they're making this a whole thing online about how black people are just terrorizing white people, which is definitely not the goddamn case, but that's what it is, man. Let's see. Salute to no, we're gonna move on to the next clip. I got the super chats. This is another video. We were talking about this, the church and why all the single women in the church. That was in Charlotte, says Lee. Okay. Creaky says Khalees took Nas through it. That's definitely a fact. The church live. We are single Christian women. We're all the single Christian are refusing to take accountability. Let's go. We talking about these single churches. See, not single churches, all the single women in church. Why ain't no men in church?
Why are men not approaching women in the church? Girl, we about to find out. Like, we about to find out today. Like, the Inside Out Singles is about to tell us, the men's edition, they're about to give us the tease as to why men don't approach women in the church.
Attractive, black, Christian women unmarried. That's the question that bothers me the most. It was not nagging me for so long. I go into church and see so many straight up fine sisters.
We can survive without a man. We do. All the time, all over the country. For years, we can survive without sexual intimacy. We can survive. We can make it, all right? But we're not satisfied, okay? I'm not going to say happy because the word happy is not in the Bible, the Torah, or the Quran, so it can't be that important. They've made it important to us because we spend money for happiness.
Thanks for the tip.
All right? And we think it's everybody pick out what they want to have happiness, all right? But as I said, peace is the number one thing that creates happiness and allows all of the other things to grow and happen. But we're very lonely because of our men being so discouraged right now, okay?
If you know how to slide into my DMs, but you can't slide into the presence of God, you ain't my type. If your prayer life is as inconsistent as your texting game, you ain't my type.
I'm tired of my prayers not reaching God because this thick lady over here in this Shein outfit messing up my prayers. I keep looking. Y'all be too thick to be in the house of the Lord like this. Wear a long skirt. I'm trying to get my prayers up to God, and y'all's, this is not what God wants for me. I'm trying to pray to God, and y'all so thick running by me in that offering table. I be like,
bro, look at that shit.
Look, she's so thick. Oh my God. That's how I know my prayers ain't getting through. Some religions got it right when they put the women over there and the men over there. I get it, because you can't concentrate on God and prayer when this lady smell good and thick. She ain't got no panties on. You in the middle of prayer. You done got chubby a little bit. Your meat done jump like, oh, I see you. I don't need to be like this in church, God. Father, I can't concentrate when it's a thick lady that smell good next to me. I don't even care what her face look like. If she thick, I'm looking.
So a little over a year ago, I ended a relationship, and I was single again. And somebody told me these words. Next time you're dating again, wait on God's blessing.
God don't like you like that, Miss Crazy Eyes. Did y'all see them goddamn chicks? Bruh.
Wait on God to give you away to that man. Of course you're going to still be in a relationship with God, but it's different when you're married. He has to give away single you to a man. Okay? You ain't on God. Yes. Just like your earthly father is gonna give you away at your wedding, your heavenly father. You better, oh my God. It's gonna give you away.
God bless a lot of the Christian women out here because they are a faithful, hopeful community.
A lot of these women do feel like all they got to do is just stay prayed up, doing the right thing, and eventually they will meet their husband. Now, I do believe that a lot of these women will find husbands in marriage one day, but let's be real, a lot of them won't.
I'm almost afraid to make this video because I know it's going to be some backlash. But I'm starting to believe that the church is keeping black women single on purpose. I am starting to believe that the black church is keeping black women single. And what I mean by that is, I want to believe in my heart of hearts that when churches have Women's Day, have women's conferences, when you go to these women empowerment, conferences, and they are allowing people to be vulnerable and transparent, and they are sharing how they healed from certain things and how God's word helped them to heal, which is true. I'm trying to figure out why we are almost intentionally leaving out that God's word also says that a man is a woman's covering, and a husband is part of, or should be part of, an honorable, godly life. None of that is ever mentioned in a lot of these spaces. There are more women in the church than men. I don't have a problem with women being in leadership because that's needed today. But when I'm watching women that are in positions of power and in positions of leadership in the church, but I'm not hearing you talk about how important the family structure is and how important a covering is and how a woman is created to be a helpmeet and a neck and the man is supposed. When I don't hear those things talked about almost intentionally, is that because I want these women single? Am I the only one that is starting to feel this way?
Oh, there's a lot of truth in what she just said. I actually saw a post that said churches control the mother, the prisons control the father, and the schools control the children. You will not hear nothing in church about the family structure because they still want to present it to these black women like, oh, it's okay that you're single. You can go on being single and still be happy and live your life without a man. No, they don't want to talk about nothing except for that building fund that those women need to keep adding to every month. They are not encouraging the family unit in these churches.
And that's a great point. And I think one of the reasons why is, like he said, the church knows who butters their bread. And the women around here pouring all their paycheck into their goddamn basket, man. That's just what it is. And I also think not putting the man or the head of household into the forefront is because men are more logical than women, and they can see through the church's bullshit a lot quicker than some women can. So it's not surprising whatsoever. And if you look at it from a feminist aspect, I think even per the Bible, y'all don't quote me because y'all know I'm ain't shit, but I'm definitely not into the Bible. I'm not religious, excuse me. But I'm pretty sure the Bible says that women shouldn't be preaching and leading anyway. But the church is going to ignore that. The church is going to ignore that part of it and have the women preach. And the women who are preachers, are they even saying the shit? Are they even saying, what's the likelihood of them being on the pulpit saying, you need a man, I need a man to lead me as well, because they think they should be the leaders. And I don't go to church either, Wolfpack.
Church is keeping Christian women single, and this is why there are so many Christian single women at the church, literally single for years, not getting married, not getting any type of dates, not getting any type of attention. While they are serving at church, they're doing all the right things on paper. They might be in great physical shape. They might have their healing journey all, through and through. They're doing the inner work. They're doing all that. They are focused. They are focused on Christ. They've been focused on Christ for years. They have been doing the things that people have been telling them to do for years, yet they're still single, have no candidates, have nobody looking in their direction. Let me tell you something. The church does not teach Christian women how to date. The church does not teach Christian women to date at all. What they tell us to do is to sit with our hands in our laps and to wait for a man to come at our door. That is not biblically wise. Faith without works is dead, and that applies to every area of our life.
And that's something I want to speak on. A salute to Billy Rose. He left his comment right here, and I'm glad I saw them both at the same time. I did a video about 2 years ago, the Kevin Samuels reaction, when Kevin Samuels talked to a 45-year-old virgin.
Thanks for the tip.
And here's the thing. If y'all new to the podcast or not unfamiliar, I'm atheist, but I grew up in a very religious household. I'm atheist, my brother's a Christian, and my sister is a Hebrew Israelite and shit. So there's that. But I grew up in the church, surprisingly, even though I'm quite blasphemous. I think blasphemy is funny. So I got to see this firsthand, what she's talking about. A lot of women sit around in the church and they say, well, I'm going to wait for God to send me my man, and take zero action. That's one of the reasons I brought up the Kevin Samuels reaction video I did 2 years ago, because it got a ton of views, and KS and I were saying similar things. A lot of women just sit around. It's the church women's version of manifest. I'm just going to sit around, wait for Jesus to drop my prince in my lap. I'm not worried about working on my weight. I'm not worried about putting myself in those same positions, or putting myself in positions of where some of the men are at in the church. They just sit around waiting for God to manifest or God to drop it in their lap without taking any action whatsoever. And to me, that's one of the most odd things that you would think that a preacher would be teaching his flock, especially his single women, against that. But it's just wild, man. I'm gonna grab these super chats. Let's see. Salute to, I think I'm a little late on the super chats. Salute to Project Leroy with the $5. Charlie Kirk's last words were about black gang violence, and his death occurred at the hands of an old white man. A them problem, not a us problem. I ain't mad at it. And I saw that. I was just actually looking up, was the Charlie Kirk shooter arrested? He was arrested. He looked like some old white man. I know, yeah, bro, exactly, man. So that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of black people, we're all entitled to believe whatever it is we want to believe, but I don't rock. If you say anti-black shit, there's a difference between critiquing your people, because I critique my people up here every day. It's the difference between critiquing your people and then regurgitating right-wing anti-black talking points. I'm not fucking with you, whether you black or white. You know what I'm saying? All the fucking Jason Whitlocks and Candace Owens and all those. Although they make a point every now and then, like,
shut up, bitch.
These are the motherfuckers that's talking down on you. But I can't tell black people what to hold and believe in, man. Feel free. I'm just not gonna shed no tears for you. I'm also not gonna dance in your grave either. But yeah, bro, I'm not with anybody. If you got anti-black, you fucking Myron Gaines or the fucking Hodge twins, or what's that Officer Tatum dude? I ain't fucking with you, man. Oh, he makes a point every now and then. So the fuck everyone does. Get the fuck out of here, man. But that's just me. Salute to you, Project Leroy. That's just me. Salute to Chad Harvey. He says, Khalees still got those milkshakes, but boys are not in the yard. Salute to you, Chad. Like someone said, brought it up earlier. She looks gorgeous nowadays. I see her a lot. She's doing a bunch of shit in Ghana. I don't know if they're building homes or building farms. I know she still looks gorgeous, but like you guys said, there's a reason. Salute to Real Talk Single Fathers. What up, Do Better Squad? Just got off work. Salute to you, bro. We're just kicking it this afternoon. Salute to Mark Cooper with the $5. Question: Do you think God protected men? Do you think God protected men as why? Yeah, man. That's another thing as well, bro. I don't think I think it's purposely not having those men in there, and they don't even think that way, man. They're still on that. I don't need a man. All I need is Jesus. While they sit at home crying at night to their dog and their cat. Salute to you, Mark Cooper. Salute to Erroneous E. A woman under the God spell, Derrick Jackson ex-wife, is a perfect example. That chick is nuts. It's worse than 304 in my opinion. Crazy is always the worst option. I ain't mad at that, E. That chick is nuts. I saw a little clip from MTR where this chick was going. I'm like, this is a crazy person. Salute to you, Erroneous E. That's funny. I wanted us to put on a poll. Is a female Jesus freak, is they worse than the 304? I might put that on the poll, E. Salute to you, bro. What's worse? Jesus freaks or 304s? Salute to Real Talk back in the super chat. Twerking for Jesus, give it up for Jesus Christ. Salute to you, bro. Let's get back to it.
If you have a job and you lose that job, are you just going to sit and pray for God to send you a new job and then just stay at home and not apply for a single job? No. If you lose your job, you're going to pray, Lord, please bless me with another job. Of course, there's the faith. But then after that, you're going to go searching for a job. You're going to be applying for jobs, and you're going to pray that God will bless you with the right job. If all you're doing is sitting at home doing 1,000 prayers for your future spouse, you are fasting, you are praying, you're doing all these other things, but you're not actually putting any practical works into dating, more times than not, you are not going to find your spouse.
Those are the only dating talking points that they have for these women. They just tell these women to simply pray about a husband, wait for your husband to come. Oh, God is preparing you for your husband. It's not your time yet, but soon will be your time. And this is the kind of stuff that they're telling them. Check this out.
Has it not occurred to you that maybe your no's and rejection are because God is trying to direct you to the person He has for you? Have you thought that maybe you're not in a relationship because you're not ready for one? Maybe it's taking longer because God is dealing with you and working out some things inside of you that He doesn't want you to carry into your marriage. God is saying, slow down, be still, and listen to my voice. Singles, your status does not mean you are not whole or incomplete. Your husband does not mean that you are whole or incomplete. When you seek the Lord, you are whole and complete.
But the truth is, you don't talk to anybody. You don't talk to men just because you're single. And they sold you this lie of, oh, it would just come. You need to stop worrying about that. Just serve the Lord.
What I tell y'all, man, I saw that shit myself growing up in the church. Oh, it's just gonna happen.
And if you get busy and you pretend like you don't want marriage, then it's gonna come. We don't give this advice for anything else. If someone wants a higher paying job, no one says to be idle.
Thanks for the tip.
They say keep applying, position yourself in the job market, right? Until it happens. Even if you get rejected by one company, does that mean that
The church is contributing to women's singleness, and this is something that I'm very passionate about, so I'm going to share some things with you. When I say the church, I mean the body of Christ and the building. This does not mean the entirety of all church people, all church folks, all Christians. There's a small percentage of believers in churches that actually contribute to helping women learn how to date, to actually pushing people together for kingdom marriages, and etc. When I say this, I'm not addressing those people whatsoever, because they're actually doing what they should be doing to help kingdom marriages come together. But for the other large percentage, we are being told as women to just wait and sit and serve, and wait and sit and serve. The reason I'm upset about it is because there are women that are doing exactly that, waiting, sitting, and serving for years, some 10 years, some 12 years, some even longer than that. But because all they've been taught is to wait and sit and serve and to never actually try to do anything on the dating market, they're watching people pass them by, getting married left and right, praying all the prayers, doing all the right things on paper, and quite literally losing hope. It hurts me to see a woman wait for years and years and years and years and years, getting so discouraged, and then finally giving up on the idea of ever getting married, all because they've been taught wrong. I think a large percentage of the women of God that actually do desire marriage could be married right now if they actually knew the practical steps according to dating. People are saying that it's not the church's job to teach us, but it is, because if we're not learning this from the body of Christ, we're going to learn it from the world. And you can't say it's not the church's job to teach us, but then tell us that we need to be single and wait and wait and wait and wait. It doesn't make sense.
The Black church's focus is not on building families. It's about keeping women single, comfortable, independent. I said what I said. Just look at the numbers. The church is 70 to 80% single women. And the pastor want to sell these women this fairy tale, telling them that your Boaz is coming. Keep waiting, knowing good and well that there isn't any single men in the congregation. And that's low-key manipulation, because the men aren't flocking to the churches because the churches are catered to women. The sermons shame men and pamper women. The programs be women brunches, women conferences, women's night. The churches know who paid the tithes. It's the women. So they selling the women these dreams while cashing their checks. You gotta ask yourself, if the church is really about family, why is it full of single mothers, single women, and empty of men? Because the Black church needs the women single, desperate, and waiting. Because if you had the family that you prayed for, then they wouldn't be able to get.
Part one, starting off, When I say the church, I mean the body of Christ and the building, okay? It is not one or the other, it's both, because both contribute to this conversation. You go to church, 9 times out of 10 people are just saying, just wait, just wait, just wait. As long as you're serving in your purpose, you go to church, you go home, you go to church, you go home, eventually your man is gonna run into you. That's not true. You cannot be found if you are in hiding. And you just staying on the same rotation path every single day, you've been going to the same church for 5 years, you know everybody in that building. This is not going to get you found. Just because it worked for one person that you heard a story from one time does not mean that this is going to be your story. Secondly, y'all are saying it's not the church's responsibility to teach us how to date. I'd like to argue that it actually kind of is. If we're not listening to our brothers and sisters in Christ on how to date, we're going to be learning it from the world. We both know how that would go. So yeah, we do need to learn this from the kingdom. People are saying that dating is not biblical. I disagree, because the only way to get married is to date.
And I'll say this before. I grew up in the church, and the church that I grew up in, my mother joined that church when I was about 8 and probably stopped going maybe almost 10 years ago. So a good 25 plus years she went to that church. And one of the things about that church, even though the church wasn't good, I mean, it wasn't great. And the reason I say it wasn't great, because it was one of those preachers who would take money from their flock. Because even as a kid, I thought it was weird. We would go to the church, and my mom didn't have no money, and my aunt, rest in peace, before my aunt passed away, she didn't have any money. And every few months, the pastor would be rolling up in nicer and nicer cars. And then they come to find out this dude had been stealing for years. And even my mother knew, which kind of tells me the mindset of some church folk. You know this dude is up here stealing and scheming off the top, and you know him for years, but never said anything until he got busted. But be that as it may, I said all that to say this. At least that church that I grew up in, they had an extremely strong singles ministry. Like, they was trying to get the single women married. Like, they were trying to. So that's something that I think, even though that church was flawed, is that something a pastor or a leader of a flock should try to be doing as well. If he's not doing that shit, then I would say he's probably trying to hoard all the women for themselves. Or maybe I'm just being a bit dramatic, but still, I do believe that should be the church's responsibility, because like this young lady just said, if the church is not going to teach you, they're going to end up learning from the world, and that's kind of not what you want. It's not what you want as a leader of a flock. So to Do Better Fiend with the $5 just picked up Do Better Fiend Jr. He says, "What up, squad? Salute to you, young fiend." Salute to you, bro. Thank you so much, Do Better Fiend, for the $5. Hope everything going well with you and your youngin'. Salute to Tone the Virgo. He says, "Not at all, but it's some women out here, especially on these dating show, claim to be women of Christ and want a man of Christ, but their IG is the complete opposite of what they claim to be. Resume matters." Absolutely, bro. That's why I didn't mention it earlier, but all these chicks on here that was in these earlier clips of this video, when they're tattooed up and all this kind of shit, talking about God and all that, like, bro, I'm not taking you seriously, man. But I've always said that a lot of people are convenient Christians. They claim Christianity when it's convenient, and then a lot of people claim Christianity because it's what they taught, even though they don't practice it whatsoever in their life. Like, not at all. The most religious thing they do, the most Christian thing that they do, is claim to be religion or Christian. And I'm dying on that.
You're not going to go up to the married couple at church and tell them that their dating season was unbiblical. But why are we telling this to singles? Courting and dating is the same thing. We always try to bring this up and make it an argument, but it's not. Y'all only know dating from the world's perspective, and that's why you think that dating is bad. If you actually know how to date as a kingdom woman, you have boundaries and standards and preferences and whatnot, you're not going to be dating like the world.
Yes, that's very true. A lot of these Baptist Christian churches, they pretty much are teaching feminism up in there. They pretty much are teaching women to stay to themselves, don't date, no sex before marriage, practice celibacy. They having these worship services, hypnotizing these women, selling them fairy tales that, a man just gonna magically appear to their door one day. They don't have to leave their house. They don't have to go out. No, God is preparing a man for you, and you don't have to do anything. You just got to sit back and get ready for that man to show up. He will eventually show up. These women grow old to 60, 70 years old, ain't found a man yet.
So I saw a video of a woman, and she said that the church is keeping black women single. And I just want to put in my 3 cents, because I watched the entirety of the video, and I actually agree with what she's saying in the video. I just don't agree with her blaming the church. The church is not trying to keep black women single. Society is. And what's happening is too much of the world is being allowed in the church. It's not the church, it's the world. But the world is currently dominating the church. And when I say that, what I mean is that the devil is running rampant, and we are living in a time where so many things are being normalized that the structure of the church is being weakened to allow spiritual warfare.
Random note: if I was the pastor of a church, a leader of a church, no wigs allowed.
It's good.
I'll be preaching that shit like it came from the goddamn Bible itself. Book of Theodore, chapter 1, verse 1. No weaves or wigs should enter the Lord's house. Fuck all. I can't say fuck all that on the pulpit, but I can say it now because I'm nobody's pastor. I will make that number one. You ain't coming in God's house with no baby hairs. Nope.
Access denied.
You can watch you can listen to the broadcast from the parking lot. You can't come in church's house with them baby hairs on. No, ma'am.
You lose. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. I'll say it because I said it before and I'll say it again. The Jezebel spirit is running rampant in this generation. I am 24 years old. The amount of women that no longer want to get married, no longer want to have children, want to be the head of household, don't want to submit to anyone, the numbers are astronomical. And the proof is even in that woman's comments. Because we have women creating this ideology of decentering men when the center should be God to begin with. And if you omit the black man from the black household, the black community dies. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Something that I learned, I was probably like 13 years old. I was at this conference. Why I was there, I don't know. Shout out to my grandma. And this woman, she said something and it stuck with me. She said, if you want to know if something is wrong, ask yourself, if everyone was to do it, would humanity still be able to go on? So I'm going to ask you a question. If every black woman decided that a black man wasn't needed, that children were not needed, that family were not needed, what would happen? Now, this is not for me to say that everyone has to be married and everyone has to have children. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that the numbers, the way that it's going, it's like, okay, if you have a call to abstinence over your life, cool. Celibacy, whatever the case may be, if you're meant to be alone, there's nothing wrong with that. But the same women who don't want a man in the house wants a man in their bed.
Now, that's a very interesting angle she's bringing to this conversation, too. Could it possibly be the too much of the world is being allowed into the church? I guess she's meaning that a lot of the church leaders are compromising just so they can get more members in the church. A lot of these churches are not actually standing on traditional Christian standards.
Man, hell no, bro. And again, man, I go back to the church that I grew up in. How are you a woman, you tattooed up like crazy, or you a single mom with 4 or 5 kids dressing like a prostitute? Like, when I was a kid, those type of women, you couldn't be up there in the front. You had to have your ass in the back while you working your way up forward by getting your shit together, covering up your tattoos. But now they out there dressed like city girls, bro. This chick right here tattooed the fuck up. Y'all see this shit? Wind it back a little bit. She tattooed the hell up.
Angle she's bringing to this conversation too. Could it possibly be the too much of the world is being allowed into the church? I guess she's meaning that a lot of the church leaders are compromised.
Like, the old school pastors wouldn't have that shit. You can't be up here showing your tattoos, all this, and then you want to try to claim Jesus? Get the fuck out of here.
Just so they can get more members in the church. A lot of these churches are not actually standing on traditional Christian standards or values. They just trying to fill up the seats. And of course, they're just trying to fill up the seats.
I hate when I'm talking to a woman and then I find out she's a Christian. And it's really tough because I love black women. But black women, especially in America, tend to be Christian. And it's just like, fuck, man. Like, I can't get away from this shit, man. I can't get away from this fucking shit, bro. And I used to be, like, way more open-minded when it came to, like, dating a Christian woman. But as time has gone by, I realized it's not something I want, because I hate to have serious conversations and then God gets brought up. And then it just feels like, ugh, none of this even matters what you're saying now. Like,
I'm a little frustrated with God.
And I'm sorry, real quick. I agree with that dude 100%. If you bring Jesus into the conversation, I automatically exit it. I said this before, and I'm going to let her cook right now. I was fucking a married chick, and she had the nerve to be shocked when I told her I didn't believe in Jesus. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
and she looked at me with judging eyes. And you know what I did? I called her out immediately. I said, really? You about to try to judge me for not believing in Jesus after what you just did?
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Don't sleep with married women, fellas. I'm just saying. This is one of my, this was a time in my life when I was a bit younger, no excuses. But she legitimately was judging me because I didn't believe in Jesus when she was literally on my dick a few minutes prior to that.
Tip.
That's just a mental disorder, bro. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
bitch, you don't believe in Jesus either, obviously. Oh my God, moving on. Don't nobody bring that back up again.
I am now. We're just all coming off of watching Forever, right? I'm 24, very much a late bloomer. I've never experienced a relationship. Definitely have had the desires to, and I think as I've gotten older, as I've gotten more spiritually mature, there are 3 things that I have been wanting and looking for. Number 1, to be chosen. And when I say to be chosen, I mean romantically chosen. I've been the girl who, you know, a guy will say he likes me, but because I'm not doing this, that, and the third, he go date my friend. I've been the girl who's out with the girls, and all of us look good, but I somehow am not the girl that's getting the, you know, the looks, but then I get the, you know, the sidebar, side wing, like sidekick, pity conversation. To be chosen. To be seen. Not just for my body, because we know body is tea, not just for my beauty, but for me, the bubbly, loving, nurturing person. And then 3, to be loved. And so, as I've grown spiritually in Christ, I know that all of those things need to come from the Lord first. And they already have. It's just I have to accept it. And I think that I'm getting there. I'm be fully transparent. It's not that I haven't, but it's also hard when you are in your 20s, you're young, your friends are in different stage. Everybody's in a different stage. You know, they're getting into relationships. And your friend on relationship number 5 and you on 0. That are getting engaged now because you're in your mid 20s. You have friends that are already married, having kids. Like, it's just like, when is it going to be my turn? I know that I can love somebody. I know that I can accept love. But one thing I do know from Miss Taylor Lindsay is I'm not accepting bare minimum. Because if those are the 3 things, to be seen, chosen, and loved, I need the guy who is him, for real, who I'm going to open my heart up to, who I'm going to like, who I'm going to spend time with, to do those things. And the truth of the matter is that on one hand, I know spiritually, like, that person for me has to go through Christ to get to me. They have to do the work spiritually and also do the work in the natural, like really plan dates, really court me, really pursue me.
Here we go.
And it's not about chasing. This is about effort. This is about really proving that I don't just want you for your body. Because I am the girl. I've been the girl. Where men are attracted, they're intrigued, they are curious about Miss Girl, but somehow it's just not enough. Or I don't want to say I'm not enough, but these are the thoughts that sometimes go through our heads as women. Something's not adding up to where they want me. They want to touch, but they don't want to date me.
Where do we start on this one? I'm going to grab the super chats. A couple things. First of all, ladies, if a man only wants to sleep with you, and this happens over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, if a man only wants to sleep with you and doesn't want to have a relationship, none of the men, if it happens with every single dude you sleep with and they don't want to be with you at all, there's something you need to look in the mirror and figure it out, that the problem is not the men, the problem is you. And that goes for men as well. If I sleep with a woman, if I sleep with another woman, if I sleep with another woman, and the women like me enough to allow them to sleep with me, but then after them getting to know me much longer, they don't want to be in a relationship with me, that's because I need to work on something. I need to look in the mirror and figure out what it is behind that. But the thing with her is that, and this is why I think she's the problem, is that she's claiming the religious shit, CDT. She's claiming the religious shit, you need to go through God to get to me, but she's also claiming the worldly shit. And what I mean is, he needs to chase me down. She said, oh, it's not him, he needs to chase me. No, that's exactly what it is. He needs to put forth the effort and try to impress me. That shit ain't in the Bible. If you want to get with a man, if you in the church and you know as a holy roly, you in the church, you need to get with other holy rollies because you guys share a similar belief system. But they still want to be chased. I still want the man to put in effort. And I'm not saying because you're a religious person, you have to take whatever come to you. Like any dude that walks up to you, claims to be in the church, you need to marry him just for the sake of being married. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you can't have it both ways. And then also, another issue she might have is humility. Because she's talking about her body is tea. Man, my bad, wrong one. Man, not even trying to be mean. Stop the cap. Your body is tea. She talking about how she's that girl. She kept saying, I'm her, I'm her. So your problem is possibly humility as well. Be humble. Isn't that one of the teachings in the church is humility? And there's no offense to this woman, even though I just played the elephant horn like 30 seconds ago.
Thanks for the tip.
She's an average looking woman. There's nothing about her who stands out like, damn, she's a 10 and none of that. You're an average looking woman. So again, just my 2 cents. Let me see. Salute to Go Creekery with the $10. What you got, Creekery? Talk to me. I don't know if y'all remember that pastor that got backlash for going off on his congregation for not giving him a Movado watch back in 23. There was a red rum in their church back in 2018. Damn, I didn't remember that one, Creekery. I remember the one pastor who threatened to lock his congregation into the church and locked them. They can't leave until they coughed up like $30K. And then, you had the other shit with the other pastors who, pastors down south. It was Creflo Dollar and somebody else said like, he wanted his congregation to buy him a new jet. And once he got a backlash, he doubled. I believe that was Creflo. He doubled down on it like, so what? I just asked for a new jet. Don't mean I can't have one. Don't mean God don't want me to have one. I could not stand them fucking preachers, but I also can't stand the people who pour their money into them, man. This dude got $50 million. You barely making $40K, but giving him 10%. And that's one of the biggest differences I had with my mom growing up because I got a job when I was a teenager. Well, not a big, but it was a situation that I had between me and my mom. My mom, a holy roly. I don't believe in that shit as a teenager. And I remember I'm getting my paycheck and my mom like, how much you get to the church? I say none. They mean her fighting over that shit. This nigga driving the Escalade. He don't need my money. I'm 16 and broke. Salute to you, Creek. I used to fight with my mom over that shit, man. Given you ain't making no money. We living on bare minimum, but you got the nerve to give this nigga some money every time you get paid. Stop. Salute to Tech and Peck. Both options of the poll are actually one and the same. That's fair. I started to make that a third option as well. Are they both in the same? Which is worse, Jesus Freak or 304? 61% says Jesus Freak. Salute to you, Tech and Peck. Salute to Project Leroy. They are upset at the church because they were told they have to cook for their pastor and his wife for their anniversary, yet they cannot cook anything. Salute to you, bro. That's hilarious, man. Salute to Real Talk. Church is like going to the after hours club. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't want to go to goddamn church, man. But I figured it out. Church for the religious people, holy roly, the church is their club, bro. That's why they get dressed and go on Sunday, man. It's weird as hell. If I was gonna hang out at a place, it definitely wouldn't be the Hall of Jesus. I can tell you that shit. Salute to Dark Star with the $5. What you got, Dark Star? Delusional AF. Men don't see you because you're out of shape. The lack of self-awareness is astounding. Then demands without any effort to be in shape. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I said earlier when I was talking about growing up in the church, a lot of the women were heavy set. That's me being nice. They were heavy set. And a lot of men don't want that, except, the bottom of the barrel men who have no other options. Salute to you, Dark Star. Salute to the little gaming channel with the $10. What you got, bro? Talk to me.
Straight cash, homie.
If you want a horror, go to the church. Don't need to go to the stroll for a horror anymore. Finding a woman who's deserving of a good man, the pickings are slim. Good luck. Salute to you, little gaming channel. The horror makes me laugh. Salute to Tone the Virgo. One of Tupac's last interviews, he was talking about churches in Christ. He says churches are basically around to control you and make money. You got a good heart. God is in your heart and not the church. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Talk to him.
I don't get it.
So you have a degree, you have a good job, and you love God, but you still single. Let me break down the truth that nobody want to tell you. A lot of women says there are no good men left. They waiting on their Boaz. But it's a little deeper than that. There are unrealistic expectations, and then there's reality. After watching quite a few episodes of Pop the Balloon, I realized that a lot of women have unrealistic expectations, as if nothing is wrong with them. It was a lot of beggars trying to be choosers. I don't know if it's because we grew up with, dreaming of our dream wedding and our dream man, that we want him to come a certain way and be a certain height and have this certain money and all these things. And so when a typical man approaches you, you be like, I don't want that. Meanwhile, he's on your level. A lot of women don't want the male version of themselves. He's on your level. A lot of women don't want the male version of themselves.
We've seen that with Kendra G tons of times.
When you see the male version of yourself, you realize that you probably ain't crap either. When you find the male version of yourself and you don't like it, that's probably because you got some work to do as well. A lot of women are here and expecting a man to be here. And it's the same for men, because they be here and wanting a woman up here. If you have been doing the work on yourself and making sure that you are presentable, that your mind is renewed, that everything about you is what you're expecting of someone else, then it's no problem. But when you are not what you are requiring of someone else, it's time to look in the mirror. It's time to take some notes. It's time to make a change.
Ain't that the truth? A lot of these women, before they went to church, they was delusional. Before they joined the church, they was delusional. And now that they are, quote, in the church and they think that they are all saved and sanctified, I think they become more delusional because they think they are better than everybody else. I see a lot of women join the church and they totally up their standards. Then they think they are, the precious Lamb of God at that point. No man is good enough for them. That man got to be so perfect that he literally do not exist. Now, this is something I have seen personally for myself, for someone who has grew up in the church and even have joined different churches in different states. The church is encouraging these single women to stay single. In the church specifically, I'm meaning the pastor, the minister. He is encouraging these women to not date, don't have sex before marriage, fall into lust and fornication, which is true. There's nothing wrong with those things if that's how you're choosing to live your life. But it's just the fact that it's not realistic if you want to date and find a husband in 2025. There's a very low percentage of men who will go for that, dealing with a woman for years and you two don't even have sex. These cricket churches, I must say, they do need people to pay monthly fees to.
Well, you know what? We have to end this video. We'll move on. But now that I think about it, it got to be some good picking. You know what I'm saying? We talk about shelter pussy. It got to be a lot of pussy, and we got a lot of church puss out there.
Bang! It's good.
It got to be a lot of church puss out there because there ain't no men in the church. So it got to be. And part of me wants to say, man, I should probably go to the church and investigate this and do a little research. But I ain't going to church.
Access denied.
And last time I went to church was last year. My mother tricked me into going, and I broke my 20-year streak of not going to church. And I'm still a little bit offended by that, even though it's been a year ago. I'll let it go eventually, no time soon. But I said this, it was about 40 people in that church, and it was about 5 men. I'm talking about 5 grown-ass men. There was a couple teenage, maybe 18, 19-year-old kids, but about 5 grown-ass men in that church. The pastor, myself, and my younger brother were 3 of the 5. Me and my brother were 2 of the 5, and I don't even go to church. I just happened to get tricked by my mother, who I still haven't forgave. And yeah, so I gotta be a lot of opportunity in the church. Not that I'm going to fish for it though. I didn't go in for Shelter Plus. I would not go in for Church Plus. No.
Access denied.
No. Forgive me, Jesus. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Salute to James Sampson with the $5. Watched last week tonight with John Oliver. I like John Oliver. Churches. He explains about the preacher. Salute to you, bro. I'll check it out, man. I like John Oliver. I don't watch him all the time. I'm a dude that I'll go on like my binges when I'm watching him, but I haven't watched him in a minute, man. I'll check him out. Salute to you, James Sampson. So don't be Katie and Kyrie gifting us 5 channel memberships. Appreciate you, bro.
Where's my money, bitch?
If Katie and Kyrie hooked you up with a channel membership, say thank you. Icy Kitty, Rico _ Okir, Bob Dorius, and Gary S. Say thank you, Ninja. Appreciate you, Katie and Kyrie. Thank you so much for the channel memberships. Sneaky Mama Coop. Yeah, bro, she got me. She got me, that son of a bitch. Just says, Coop, you got to stay out of the church. It sounds like you got PSD. Oh, no, I don't have PTSD from it. I just don't. I'm good on that. I've accepted my fate a long time ago. The churches ain't for me. Church is not for me. No PSD, no PTSD that way. At least not from church. Well, let's see. All right, we'll move on to another clip. Let's see what time we got here. We play a quick one real quick from Mona D. Did y'all see this one as well? A whole bunch of nurses in one particular clinic, I don't know if it's a clinic or a hospital, got fired for this dumb shit. Nurses put on leave after mocking women's patients on TikTok. This is the stupidest shit.
This is such a disgrace in the healthcare community. It really is sickening, but we're always worried about where we put our freaking underwear when we go. We need to worry about pulling that paper and throwing it the fuck away. That is so horrible.
One day, you people in healthcare are going to learn that the care you provide at work is not for public consumption. I get that some of you all are content creators. I get that. But some of the stuff y'all be posting on the job, in y'all scrubs, with y'all badges on.
All I'm gonna say is if I were a patient at that Sansum clinic in Santa Barbara, I would have transferred care so incredibly fast. So incredibly fast. That is disgusting and highly unprofessional. I just want to know why they thought that it was appropriate to post their patients' bodily fluids online. I just want to know. Also, I hope every single one of those nurses that was in that picture are fired.
The internet is furious, and they should be, because the nurses at Sansum Clinic in Santa Barbara were caught in TikToks mocking women's most personal medical moments.
Post, they said, "Are patients allowed to leave you guys gifts?" And then they posted a series of photos where they're standing next to bodily fluids. Yes, and we love them so much.
Do these people not need This is a rhetorical question. Do these people not need their jobs? I know this is rhetorical. Or is it just attention over everything?
He's on fire!
Is it that these people, maybe I should put it on a poll. Do these people not need their jobs? Or is it just attention over everything? That's the only way I can figure it out. And then one more thing. I rarely say this. I think this may be my second or third time ever saying this next part. We missing the show sponsor, y'all. I'm just saying we missing the show sponsor. I rarely say it because y'all always come through, but we can't have a show without show sponsor. I'm gonna need somebody to dig deep. I sound like Dr. Umar, but is that what it is? These people not needing a job, or is it attention over anything? T. Orlando says attention. DP says attention. Maybe that's what it
All
is.
shapes and sizes. It literally keeps going. This happening period is degrading, disgusting, but the fact that it wasn't just one or two people, but this many is crazy. Now, the social media response was extremely loud, and so the company had to respond. This is the Sansum Clinic in Santa Barbara, and they're owned by Sutter Health. The spokesperson said that the person who posted this video no longer works there. I don't know if they're a disgruntled employee and decided to post this after they were already gone, or why this was ever posted or why it was ever taken in the first place. And then they said that everyone else that is still working there is on administrative leave pending a review. I'm so glad this blew up the way it did, because we probably would not have gotten that same response had it not. Now, I have seen people saying this doesn't matter. I've even seen healthcare workers saying that they can see the humor in it. It just should have never been posted. I've also seen many young girls, teenagers who have never had to get a pap smear or do any type of things in the clinic, who are embarrassed to go in. This has scared them. The only people who should be embarrassed are these people. And the fact most of that left there is just the jelly that they use, I don't understand the thought process here. Patient care should always come first. And
This group of medical staff decided that it was funny to post on social media patient's VD that was left in a medical chair. In Sansom Clinic, located in Santa Barbara, California, this group of people decided to say, are your patients allowed to leave you guys gifts? Then they decided to post a series of pictures where they posed, gave their best smiles next to this chair where you see a wet spot, which could maybe not even be VD. Maybe they did it purposely just to wet the spot. But regardless, this is very insensitive for people who go to the doctor thinking that they're, being
Why?
And then to see that same clinic where they go, their staff is posting this on
Turn her
social
volume
media.
up.
I don't understand how they thought this was gonna be viral in a good way, or they were just gonna break the internet. I don't know. I just hope that the patients that go to that clinic really do a report, because this is not okay. It's definitely not okay. We always hope that they are professional people, but obviously you have a group of people. It's not even one. This is a group of people.
This isn't just about clout. It shows how women can't even count on other women to protect their dignity. That so-called sisterhood is selective at best. The TikTok slideshow posted by a former employee under the handle at Angie Uncut showed staff laughing and posing next to soiled medical liners, captioned with lines like, "Guess the substance," and "Make sure to leave your healthcare workers sweet gifts like these." Sutter Health confirmed the person who posted no longer worked there, but those pictured, male and female staff, were active employees. They've now been placed on administrative leave. Some want to argue, well, they got set up by a former coworker, but let's keep it real. Nobody forced them to stick out their tongues, laugh, or give thumbs up next to something tied to a patient's body. Regardless of who hit post, the behavior was unprofessional, unethical, and humiliating. They got played, and they played themselves. This is what happens when clout comes before care. People are so obsessed with going viral that they'll disrespect patients and ruin their own livelihoods. Imagine explaining in your next job interview, "I lost my nursing career because I mocked women's bodily fluids on TikTok."
Right? And I remember I did a video for a woman. She was a tether in Florida. What was she doing, squad? Was she twerking on like patients' necks? But like they were like disabled patients though. I think they were disabled patients. She was from Florida. She was like Haitian. She got arrested for the dumb shit. But she was like twerking on their neck. But I believe they were like special needs patients on top of it. Like, oh my God, man. It just disgusts me.
That's not just embarrassing, that's career suicide. Here's where it stings even more. Women expect other women to safeguard dignity, especially in vulnerable spaces like healthcare. Instead, they mocked it. Yes, there were men in the photos too, but I'm speaking directly about the women here, because if sisterhood is supposed to mean anything, it should mean protecting each other in these exact moments.
And I'm talking to the men right now. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all men, y'all should fucking know better. Well, not to suggest that there are some women who know better, obviously, because they don't have their ass in the photo. But I'm talking to the men, like Mona D talking to the women. I'm talking to the men. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this dumb shit? If anything, you should be telling them, you should be on the sidelines, hey, don't y'all do that bullshit. Don't y'all do that. Fucking idiots, man.
What this proves is that sisterhood isn't silent. It's inconsistent, unreliable, and often selective. Look, degrees, licenses, and titles don't make you ethical. A nursing degree doesn't mean you respect patients. Being educated doesn't mean you have integrity. These staff members turned their scrubs into costumes for clout, and now they're paying the price.
Oh, yeah, they are.
This
They
is the
probably are,
hypocrisy
T.
that
Orlando.
burns the most.
I'm sorry, TLS said those are zesty. They probably are, TLS. No, I didn't think about that.
You
You're right.
can't scream women's rights or claim empowerment on one hand and then mock your fellow women when they're most vulnerable. If you can't live those values in private as much as you post them in public, you're not an advocate, you're an op and a hypocrite. The bottom line, a former employee may have hit posts, but those nurses handed her the content. They got played and they played themselves. The bigger issue is, what does this say about trust, dignity, and the unreliability of sisterhood when clout is involved? Was this just clout chasing gone wrong? Or does it prove that women can't even count on sisterhood to be consistent? Let me know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. Like the video, share, as well as subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
Thanks for the tip.
Peace, y'all.
You know what I find very interesting? None of y'all as women are standing on anything.
We gonna move on to the next clip. Top Rose and Scoop, did you see Show Speed kicking it with his pop? Yeah, I saw some clips from that. One of the things that I thought was crazy, because I think his pop's from here, but I think he from Cincinnati. Is that right? Or something like that, Top Pro? I think that's something similar to that. But I saw another clip of him and like his mom was asking him for some money, and they were saying in the comments is that, and I saw this on, someone did a video on Speed, and I saw that in the video that I saw, is that his mom kicked him out the house. His mom kicked him out the house for like streaming. I think, I don't know if he dropped out of school, but he was streaming all the time. His mom kicked him out of the house. And now for his son to be the #1 streamer on the planet. Like, I'm not even like the iSpeed shit, the IRL. None of that shit is for me. That's for like teenagers and kids and shit. Bryce Smith, I see you. But if y'all seen clips of like this Speed, and I don't even watch that shit, but like Speed walking around, this motherfucker move like Michael Jackson, dog. Like, so I just thought that's kind of the irony in that. You kick your son out, which I'm sure, of course, you know, it's easy to say in hindsight, but you kick your son out for streaming too much, and this motherfucker ended up being the most popular streamer on this planet. CDT says the irony, exactly, bro. Exactly. Salute to Project Leroy with the $20 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
I should have said Project Leroy. I don't want your money, Project Leroy. You've been a show sponsor so many times. I actually should have mentioned that. It's a handful of y'all who sponsor the show all the time. I don't want no more of your money, but I appreciate you, Project Leroy, for sponsoring today's show. What you got, PL? Coop, go on and buy Lazy Bones some new cat litter and catnip. If Lazy Bones don't catch any mice, pour out his cat litter on your oil stain in the driveway. I do have an oil stain in the driveway. I'm certain of it. Don't have any mice because of Lazy Bone. And we got a bunch of stray cats live around here. So there's no mice ever, which is always a good thing. Salute to you, PL. Thank you so much for the $20 holla. Now, I want silence in Jesus' name.
I live my Hey. Stop her. Hush, hush. Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands into the only voice I want heard is his. So praise.
That's how I'm gonna be with my mom for tricking me into going to church. That's how I'm gonna be with her next time she try to say something to me. I'm like, shut her up, silence, shut her up. Salute to you, Project Leroy. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's show. Appreciate you so much. Salute to the homie, I can't even speak. I'm a little high back here. I've been smoking a little bit. Salute to Dark Star. What you got, ma'am? Many nurses are sociopaths. Studies show that nurses make up Jesus. That's a hell of a way to start a super chat. Many nurses are sociopaths. Studies show that nurses make up 86% of healthcare workers prosecuted for serial murder.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
40% are in the United States. That wouldn't surprise me. That would not surprise me. It's kind of crazy to read that, but then again, think about it. Wouldn't really surprise me. Divine Photos just had a chat that I had on the screen for a little while. There's a dash cam that I never did review, but a woman stealing an old man's Rolex, like literally the camera's right there while she's doing it. But yeah, people are, I saw another headline recently where it was a guy, a dude was prosecuted. He has a leg fetish or some weird shit. He had a leg fetish, so he were amputating patients who didn't need to be amputated. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
there's a lot of weirdos out there. And America always seems to be the extremes with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I totally believe that, Dark Star. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see. Salute to Ty Pro
Thanks for
with
the
the
tip.
$20 bomb. We balling.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
So don't be Ty Pro, my Detroit player. Where you got, bro? He says, F it. We'll do it live. That's what I'm saying, man. Salute to you, Ty Pro. Thank you so much. I'm going to make you one of our show sponsors as well. And I'll say all that to say this. You wait till I get back.
You wait till I get back.
We should have a follow-up on that dash cam. When she got back from jail after not getting her tacos and pot pie.
Oh my!
Salute to the homie Ty Pro as well as Project Leroy. Make sure we show them some love in the chat for sponsoring today's show. Appreciate you, bro. Let's get back to it.
What are y'all standing on? Look. What are you standing on?
These workers at the Sansum Clinic in Santa Barbara may absolutely lose their job. They've already been put on administrative leave, and this just went viral a couple of days ago. Pause if you want to read. But they essentially took something that we're all numb to, which is discharge, and made light of it online, and people on TikTok are not having it. Hundreds of thousands of people are watching these videos that are just ripping each one of these healthcare employees apart. As healthcare workers, we may be numb to certain things, but those things may be very triggering for the general public, especially sensitive exams like this that may trigger past traumas. I'm not supporting or excusing this post, but what do you think? Did they cross the
Let's
line?
talk about what just came out of Samsung Clinic in Santa Barbara.
Ty Pro said she got back and did a mukbang. You're goddamn right, Ty Pro.
Staff posted pictures of exam tables after patients' visits, highlighting VD. So let's be very clear. This is wildly unprofessional. If you are mocking patients' most vulnerable health moments for clout, you should not be working in healthcare, period. But there's another layer we cannot ignore. The historical context. Women's mistrust of healthcare didn't come out of nowhere. For centuries, women's bodies were treated as objects for experimentation. Enslaved Black women were subjected to gynecological surgeries without anesthesia. Women's pain have been dismissed and minimalized for generations. So how many times have we heard it's all in your head when women report symptoms? So when modern healthcare workers exploit or ridicule even the remnants of a woman's exam, it taps into that history. It sends the message, your dignity does not matter here, and that destroys trust. Without trust, women delay pap smears, avoid mammograms, and they skip follow-ups, all because they don't feel safe, and outcomes suffer. Healthcare professionals have one job and one job only: to protect, to heal, and to respect. If you cannot do that, you do not belong in this field.
There you go. Salute to Mona D. Y'all should all already be subscribed to Mona D as well. So we'll move on to the next clip. Let's see. Angie says, this is the KY jelly that they put it on the instruments. It's not discharged. That very well may be true, Angie, but why would they put it online? Why would they put it online? It's just attention, man. And I'm telling you, what I'm thinking is, that's why I asked earlier, like, these people not need their jobs? Because that's how I look at it. I'm all about fuck a job unless you need one. I think these people obviously don't need one because they get fired like they're willing to get fired over the silliest thing, which is just clout and attention. So, yeah, even if it wasn't discharged, if they was doing it like some of you guys are saying in the chat, still stupid. Jessica says, I don't think I have because someone dropped her link. One of Mosque, y'all dropped the link to Mona D. Mona D be cooking, man. She don't be as, she used to go live a lot more. I don't think she's able to go live as much as she used to. Mona D used to be live all the time. Let's see. All right, we'll move on to the next clip. Let's see what we got here. Okay, all right. Maybe we had 3 hours. Okay. Warrant attempts turns into apparent gun. I don't usually show like the gunfights in dash cams. Usually not my thing. But this one I thought was kind of wild. So let's go.
You're not an officer. You're a Nazi.
Get me out! Get me out! It was around 9:30 p.m. on January 24th, 2023, when officers responded to a home on Carth Road in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. The man inside, 33-year-old Daniel Lauren Holmgren, had missed a court appearance tied to a domestic assault charge. Officers knew he was inside. What they didn't know was how this would end.
Hi, it's just the police. Just have a quick question for you, ma'am. Hi, sorry to bug you. Hey, can I talk to Dan just real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have a quick question for him about an old case that we just need to clear up real quick.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong, hon. Yeah, I know you too. Yeah, long time no talk. Yeah.
Hey, Danny, you want to hold the door for a sure come in for a second?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, he's at the door.
Just tell him it's Officer Chic. Maybe he'll remember.
Our coverage is made possible by Morgan & Morgan. If you've been seriously hurt, you're...
Oh, goddamn. Advisory warning. Thank you so much, Pooh Man. Advisory warning. I don't think they show anything or anything, but yeah, a couple shots are going to ring out inside this apartment place. Salute to you.
Injury could be worth millions, and you might never know unless you fight for real justice. Many insurance companies offer less, a lot less than you deserve, but Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball payouts. They fight to get what victims truly deserve. Just in the last few months, a $12 million verdict in Florida was 34 times more than the top insurance offer, and another $26 million case in Philadelphia paid out more than 40 times.
Oh, this goddamn commercial, man. I'm fucking high back here. Fast forward through this commercial. Here we go.
He said he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
Well, he has a warrant right now that we need to try to take care of for him. So we have a history, so I just wanted to come here myself and just advise him of it. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, before he gets picked up by somebody else. So.
I didn't know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure what? I'm not sure what. I'm not kind of even know what it was for. It was for domestic.
Or something?
Team Peterson says cop always lied to get in and arrest or interrogate you. Yeah, that's a fact. And my man, who they're gonna hear him talking here in a second, bro. He know about all of it. It's a bench warrant, but they kind of tricked their mom. Crystal Charles just subscribed. Salute. Appreciate you, CC. They kind of tricked his mom into letting them in over a bench warrant, and it ends in a way that's not so good.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it's for. So,
Dan, you want me to tell him that, or?
I'll salute to you, Valerie.
Can I just talk to him from here?
He's not going to want you to just talk to him like that.
Hey, Dan.
You have a warrant. That's why they're here.
Hey, Dan, it's Officer Chic. All right, well, you have a warrant and you got to take care of it. So as of right now, you're under arrest. Okay, well, come on out.
He's not doing anything wrong right now either, and he's doing really good.
Well, that's why I'm here. Like, I understand his history, and I just want everything. Okay, well, Dan, you have a felony warrant.
Felony warrant for what? You didn't even have to answer the door. You didn't answer the door because you illegally entered my house.
I didn't illegally enter your house.
Stop screaming, Danny. He has nothing, you guys. Yes, he has nothing.
Yep, 9171.
He's just pissed. Danny!
We'll take 7-0 here. We got an uncooperative male refusing to answer the phone.
Let me go grab him.
Sounds good, Mom.
Okay. Danny! What? Just be cooperative because they're inside. They're going to arrest you.
You didn't have.
All right, shut up.
Pepperball?
I understand.
You
I
do not
understand that, but now they're in. I can't do anything about it.
7-0's at the station.
Okay? And I'm doing nothing about it, so let him take you.
I told you not to open the door, Nicky. You killed me.
Danny, I will bail you out.
You killed me, Nicky. You didn't have to open the door.
Okay, what do you mean killed you?
You killed me.
What are you in trouble for?
I don't. It's a bench warrant. I missed court. He's not even supposed to be in here. It's a bench warrant.
All right,
You can't
fine.
open the door and knock.
I will pick you up tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, but they're going to take you.
No.
They're in the house. I can't do anything about it.
You shouldn't open the door. I told you not to open the door.
Danny.
Danny, it's not Mom's fault.
Yeah, it is. You're not even supposed to be in here. You don't have an active
Well, you do. I don't. You're correct.
You're not supposed to be in the house with a bench warrant. Why are you at my
Why is
house?
he in trouble like that?
I don't know. There's a warrant for him.
He didn't
Why
come
would
to
you take
court.
the time?
Is that it? Failure to appear, maybe?
Yeah, he failure to
You
appear.
didn't have to open the door. It's a bench warrant. It's not an active warrant.
I understand that, but they came in by themselves, so.
No, you invited them in. You didn't have to answer the door. They had to leave.
Danny, your mom didn't know anything that was going on. I just wanted to talk to
You're
you.
cheating the system. You knew she didn't know. You knew she would let you in. You're in my house illegally.
Bro, this is crazy, man. Tricked his mom into getting in the house. But look at it. This is a grown-ass man. It must be something obviously wrong with him while he's still at his mom's house. And the shit he gonna do here in a minute. But I feel bad for not elderly or older people when they have children with like mental disorders and things like that. And like they have to obviously still take care of them. So they have to kind of deal with that constantly. I legitimately feel bad for people in that situation. 80 Blackman says fatherless behavior. But my man seems to know exactly what's going on, bro.
I'm not in here illegally, Dan.
Don't yell.
Well, your mom answered the door and I was talking to her, so.
Bad luck now, isn't it?
Well, I don't want to turn this into something it doesn't need to be, Dan.
You're not even supposed to be right here. You're not even supposed to be in here right now.
Well, I am, because I'm just here trying to talk to you and try to work through this with you.
No, you're trying to put handcuffs on.
Thanks for the tip.
You're a pedophile.
What's he talking about?
Pedophile. You take people out of jail, strip them naked. That's why you even out of the juvenile.
Dan, I'm not here to try to...
Why would you say that? Did somebody come something like that before or something? Why would we say that? Now I'm worried.
You know you're not supposed to be in this house. If she didn't answer this door, you would have to leave. It's a bench warrant, not an active warrant. You took time out of your day to attack me personally.
Negative. Does he have pepper?
He doesn't have anything on him. He doesn't have anything on
Yeah.
him. And he's not.
I don't-
like that. He's yelling. That's a defense. That's all. Danny, come on.
No, he's in the house illegally.
They're gonna arrest you either way. They're not leaving. There's not one of them here. There's many.
They're gonna arrest you either way.
Come on.
You came in here illegally.
Fine, Danny. But why not just make it easy? Go down and I'll bail you out tomorrow. Whatever you need to do. We'll work through it.
You did all this illegally.
Why did you guys come like that? Exactly.
What's that?
Why would you
Sorry.
guys come like that?
Like what?
How do you know that she's a vulnerable adult schizophrenic and you took advantage of the fact that you knew she let you in the
I'm
house?
sorry. What was your
You didn't have
question?
to open the door and you could have done nothing. You would have had to walk
Why
away.
are you guys?
go home.
Why would you guys come up here if it's a bench warrant? And
Well,
you
because
just
he has a
go to court
warrant.
instead of like, just let me know.
And the mom is funny because Team Peterson says he is crashing out. He is right though. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Two things to be true at the same time. He's crashing out, but he is right. FM, you asked where is this at? I didn't get the location, FM. But his mom is funny because she's listening to the police. Then she realizes her son is making convincing arguments, and she goes back to him. Well, what is the bitch warrant for? Why are you in here? It's funny hearing her go back and forth, man.
Well, he has a warrant, so he has to go to jail to take care of it because it wasn't taken care of.
It's a felony level warrant.
It's a felony level 1 warrant. I mean, he has to go to jail. It just is what it is. He has to take care of it.
Yeah, but that's what, tell the truth. If she didn't open the door, you would have left because it's not an active warrant.
It is an active warrant.
Well, it is active because it's current and it's live
It's
now.
not like you enter people's houses illegally. You wouldn't have been able to kick down the door. You had to leave, right?
That's correct.
Yep, I've been enjoying my night. Now you're in the house illegally because you took advantage of my biological mother. Congratulations. Thank you for admitting what I already said.
Well, I'm not here illegally, to be clear.
Yeah, we didn't have to let you in.
Right. But we're here, and you're here, so we can't just walk away.
Hey, that's your problem. I understand. Tonight's a good night. How about you?
Well, I would like it to just continue to be a nice, calm night.
You got your body cam on?
Of course I do.
Good, I'm smiling. Let's get it.
Okay.
Why are you
Dan-
standing like this, Danny?
Yeah. Can we just have
Let's
a
just
conversation, Dan?
Child, I don't have nothing to say to you. I'm ready for war. Let's go.
There's one more person with him here.
I don't care. I'm ready for war. Tell him to come and get it.
Stop acting like that. Stop.
Hold this right here.
It doesn't have to.
He gained access to legally. He wants to kill me.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
It's not that big of a deal, Danny.
Let's go. Hey, Dan.
Hey, officer, gonna go another child tonight?
Hey, Dan.
Night after tonight?
That's not even the same guy, Danny.
Dan, this isn't Officer Sheik. This is Officer Dillon.
That's why I ignored when he said earlier that dude had raped him when he was in juvenile. And that's what I said. This dude is not this dude is off his rocker. He's not normal, people. But
You're
yeah.
an officer. You're a Nazi.
Okay.
You're a Nazi.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Dan.
Yep. And I'm sorry you gained access illegally through my mentally ill.
All right, Danny. Either way, they're inside. Take care of it.
I'm not taking care of anything. They can leave.
Well, they're not leaving. There's like 7 of them.
Well, we're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
What?
Hey, Dan.
We're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
Danny, we don't want to do this here where I live.
Officer?
We don't want to do this where I live, remember? We talked about this, me and you. It can't happen here. I can't have this kind of action.
Salute to G Honda with the $5. What you got, bro? Coop, salute, my apologies. But just like this guy with the warrant, can I ask what's going on? Stand by 1 second. Salute to you, G Honda, for the $5 super chat. Stand by.
Can I ask you what's going on? 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 Can I ask you what's going on?
A couple things. Jessica M said there's nut tissue all over that room. First of all, Jessica, that's hilarious. It's nut tissue everywhere, Jessica. You already know. That's hilarious, by the way. The other thing I had to say was I watched that dash cam where, can I ask you what's going on? That dash cam recently got back on my feed, so I watched it. I edited that down so much. I probably only recorded 10% of him asking, can I ask you what's going on? Can I ask you what's going on? Man, it was so, I forgot about that. Him screaming, can I ask you what's going on, over and over again was so long. That was just a small portion of what I actually recorded when I made that drop. Salute to you, Gianna.
Danny, I know you love your mom.
Listen, I don't love my mother. She's my biological mother. She's been a schizophrenic, abusive since I was born. And when I went to, and when you came and abducted me and brought me to a foster home, that was fun.
Yeah, Danny, come on, let's go. I have police all over in the hall. You're going to get me evicted if you don't just call.
All you had to do was tell him to leave.
Okay.
To make entry.
Well, it's too late now.
Illegally, tell him to leave.
All right, well, it's too late now. So what are we going to do?
It is not too late. Tell them to leave the house. They leave the house illegally. Tell them to leave.
They're not going to leave.
Why aren't you going to leave?
Because you have an active felony warrant. We have to take care of it.
No, you didn't have to do anything. You purposely took time out of your day to come here today.
We do have to take care of it.
No. You don't, because like I said, you wouldn't have been able to get in if we didn't answer the door. It's not an active warrant how you're saying it.
Radio battery.
It is, unfortunately, an active warrant. It pops up.
It's not the same. Stop lying. I just told you, if you didn't answer the door, you leave tonight, and I continue watching my movie. I was watching Infinite. It was a good night. I'm drinking my
Connor, do anybody pop the door?
Yeah, I popped it.
I'm gonna need you guys to let me know if something comes on the radio and my
I
battery's
opened
dying.
the door to ask
You
them.
have to open the door. You could have told him why.
Okay.
He's a pig. He doesn't have a choice. He's an animal. He doesn't get to make decisions.
Either way around, they're here. They're in. They're not going to leave.
They're not going to leave.
So what are we going to do? Danny, open the door.
I'm not opening.
I didn't hear anything.
There's 7 of them in here. Come on.
Yeah,
All right, I don't want this to happen.
well, if they're gonna bring a dog, they should probably bring another deputy.
Bailed out.
But Sarge handled it.
Why? He broke the law. He just told you. If you didn't answer the door, it would have been good.
Dan, if I would have forced my way in not knowing you were here, that would have been breaking the law.
Yeah, but since you took advantage of my schizophrenic mother, now you're not.
I did not take advantage of your mom, Dan. I never have.
Stop screaming.
Huh? Hold up.
Huh?
What did he just say?
I beg your pardon. What?
Stop it. Get some help.
Huh? Well, did y'all just hear that shit? Oh, that racism train is never late. That racism train is never late. He called him an N-word lover? Is that what he said?
Well, if they're going to bring a dog, they should probably bring another deputy. But Sarge handled it.
Why? He broke the law. He just told you. If you didn't answer the door, it would have been good.
Dan, if I would have forced my way in not knowing you were here, that would have been breaking the law.
Yeah, but since you took advantage of my schizophrenic mother, now you're in the house.
I did not take advantage of your mom, Dan. I never have.
Stop screaming.
What the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Goddamn who? Wow, bro, it ain't a black person in this room. I swear, man, black people stay on these white supremacist mind, bro. It ain't even a brother. It ain't a black person in the entire apartment.
Cracker ass cracker. Cracker ass cracker. I'll put my foot in the cracker ass cracker. I wish that cracker would have said some shit to me. Saltine ass motherfucking cracker. Motherfucker. Thanks for the tip. Fucking cracker, kiss my ass, you fucking cracker.
What? Bro, he's so crazy. Jessica, what? Just for no reason. Just
Danny,
with the hard
screaming.
ER, Pooh man.
Stop screaming. What are you doing?
By the way, you're on Facebook Live. We're going to have a good time tonight, officer.
Who cares? We're still on. Either way around, they're in the house.
Yeah, which you didn't have to open the door. He knew that you let him in, and he broke the law.
I had a conversation with your mom, Danny.
Had a conversation.
I saw that video. Good one.
To my vulnerable schizophrenic mother.
All right, either way, I can't have this attention here. You already know it. Isn't it easier to go down there and bail out or get out and call me?
Is that ready to go? Okay.
All right, but we're past that. Now they're already in here, so now what do you want to do?
Well, okay, just so we're clear, Dan, you have a warrant, and so you're under arrest.
Lover, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm prepared to die.
Okay.
He was doing so good.
Somebody want to, since we got 4 here, somebody want to go grab a shield, please?
I wish I would have known about this, because he's doing... Danny, stop it!
As Daniel refuses to come out of the bedroom, Sergeant Eric Gadbois arrives with a pepperball gun. Just as Sergeant Sandell steps out to grab the shield, preparing to step straight into the chaos.
Get out and call me?
Is that ready to go? Yep. Okay.
All right, but we're past that. Now they're already in here, so now... Stop it!
You want a war?
Yeah, okay. Mom, we're done having it.
Top Pro, tell me, bro, what happened, man? Tell me the story, man. Top Pro got called the ER for the first time ever yesterday. And yeah, bro, I can't be happy there.
No, Mom, I don't want
I'm
you
going
to...
in, I'll bring my son out.
Okay. No, you're not going in. Come on,
Yeah,
Mom. We want you to hurt him.
Come on, I don't need you getting hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt. He would never hurt me.
I'm not going to allow you to go in there.
He's not going to hurt me. It's my
I
son.
understand.
Going there, you broke the law. Look at you, tall.
Over here.
It's me you're looking at, Daniel.
So to Chad Harvey, who's more of a crash out? This guy or the mixed girl? Give him a ticket. Oh. Only reason, Chad, that's a great question, actually. The only reason I'm going him is because he got a gun. But if it wasn't for the gun, if this ended with him just getting arrested without gunplay being involved, Chad, I 100% will go with the mixed chick.
Thanks for the tip.
Give him a ticket. I 100%. That chick was nuts, but this guy kind of is as well. So, yeah, I would say that it's definitely the one who has the gun. If it wasn't for the gun, I'll give it to the other chick. Because she was out of her goddamn mind, Chad. That's a good memory, bro. I forgot about that chick. She was out of her damn mind. That chick was crazy, bro. Salute to you, Chad. Salute to Everett. All of this just all of this just to get arrested and call mommy to bail his ass out. You already know. Exactly. That's what his mama said. His mom like, wouldn't it be easier just to let them arrest you because it's only a bench warrant? Let them arrest you, then I come pick you up tomorrow. He's like, nope.
Access denied.
We gon'
bang! It's good.
He said he going to war, E. He going to war, cuz.
No, they're looking at you. They're sitting there. They broke the law to get in. They're smiling. He's ready. I'm ready. We're all ready. No more talk.
Please don't use things on him. Like guilt is done on my son, please.
We're not
No,
going to try.
Danny, come on.
Vicky, tell him to slow down. Tell him they wanted to kill
Vicky,
you.
we need you to step out of the way,
Come on,
please.
let's go.
Vicky.
Let him
arrest you, and I'll come bail you out.
Why would the pedophile arrest me?
Because there's not one here, there's 7.
I'm no longer asking you, no disrespect, I'm telling you, you have
Come on, Danny.
No, now they're trying to boss you in your own home. Come on.
No, that's me, you dummy.
No, stay out of the door. I want to talk. We're talking. We're having a good time.
No.
We're past. You have no reason to force entry. No.
Why are you acting like that? You're going to make bigger problems.
Vicky, just relax.
You relax.
He told me tonight he took time out. We're ready to go.
I don't want to see kill me or hurt you. Okay, come on. All right? And I also don't want to have action where I live. Let's go.
We're going to have some action today. I'm excited.
Why?
I've been waiting for this lover and this
Danny,
Vicky,
stop.
Vicky, you're not going to be able to do something. I'm going to need you to leave the whole way. Please don't make me force you out alone.
No, but he isn't going to hurt me.
Okay, yeah, but I don't want him. I want you to get caught in the middle of this. Please leave over here.
Please don't hurt my son like that.
Well, hey, we'll try not to.
Before they get into it, Top Ro's story, I was making the turn. I forgot Top Ro's truck driver. I was making the turn and the cracker didn't want to slow down for my semi-truck and stopped and called me a dumbass, hard ER while missing teeth. We was going back and forth before he said it and quickly did. Like the suckers that they do. Say that shit and get the fuck out of Dodge real quick before your ass can get out that truck. But later on, a white chick flashed me while on 75. Sweet, sweet karma. There you go. Salute to you.
No, I'm serious.
Just watch the threshold here. Sorry, I don't need him throwing rounds for the door.
He has nothing.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready to end this calmly.
I'm ready too.
Okay, well, come on out then.
No, why would I come out?
Okay. Are you going to allow me to come in there and we can talk?
No, we're talking right now. You guys
I did not gain the house, gain access to the house.
No, if you think that pepper gun's going to help you, officer?
Dan, no.
Now I'm not. No, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're not hurting my son.
You're not going in there.
Or
You're ready to kill me and I'm ready to die.
Danny, stop.
Okay. Pon, can you stand with Mom?
I'm coming in. No.
This is not an option. You need to leave the apartment.
No.
We need to go out of the apartment.
I don't want my son to get hurt. This isn't fair.
We're not going to
Open the door, Vicky.
Okay, I need you to go. I don't want
Danny,
to.
they came in
Come on.
either way. I didn't ask them to.
Yeah, let's go.
Man. His mama ain't reading that room good.
Yeah, my husband is here. I'm going to my bedroom.
right there.
Please,
Nope.
I'm not
Nope.
even dressed.
Just right outside the
Can
door.
I go in my bedroom
No,
and at
absolutely
least
not.
can get my jacket? I don't have a
No.
bra on even.
Get a jacket.
Please.
I can hear him banging stuff around in there. I don't know what it is. I can hear him banging stuff around in there. I don't know if his weapons, but it sounded like whatever it is. Okay.
Dan, what are you doing in there?
Hold on, Smell the Roses said I did that on the Dare ones. What? Smell the Roses, I could never imagine you. That is so great, Smell the Roses. That is so great. I could never imagine you doing that. That's great. That's great, Smell the Roses.
What's it going to take for you to come out? What's it going to take for you to come out?
That's hilarious. That made my day.
Just heads up, guys. I don't need drama go through that door with you guys.
I get it. Okay, you have lethal? You got taser? You got taser or lethal?
Yeah.
You got lethal?
Please don't hurt me, guys.
Danny, come out.
Hey, I'm going to defend myself. Are you ready for this action?
He's defending himself. No, please don't hurt my son.
I am defending myself. Any aggression is.
She needs to leave the apartment. Get her out of here.
Now get out, Vicky.
With everything I have.
9171 front.
Oh.
I'm hit bad. Get me out! Get me out! Get out! Get out!
It's the pepper ball.
No, chick. Them gunshots. Did y'all hear that dumb cop? She's like, that's the pepper ball. No, she don't even know the difference between the sound of a pepper ball and gunshots. Yeah, for the people listening and not watching, they did go up to his door earlier, before the shots rang off, and let off a couple shots from the pepper ball gun, to try to gas him out. Then he let off his 4.5.
I need the door open. I need the door open. Get out. Get out. Get her out of here. Get out. Get out. Get her. Where's it at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
917 to get rescue. I got an officer down.
Get in with him.
Stay there. Stay there. Back up. Get a tourniquet on him. Get first aid. Get it going. Okay.
I was just thinking that. P.O. says your neighbors better duck and cover. I was just thinking about that too. Like, your neighbors watch your neighbors, man, all this shit going off. I'm trying to watch wrestling and shit. I'm trying to watch WWE and bullets going through my damn walls, man.
Right there. It hit your vest. Let's get you up and out of here. Let's go. Oh, I got something else. Sorry, Pon. You're back. My brace here? Yeah, you got brace here.
Dan, you need to come out. Come out.
Guys, shake the time.
How bad are you hit? Where are you hit?
I'm hit in the
917, you were saying the suspect's hit, but I can't confirm.
All right.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Let's go. I take my pants off, guys, please. Ow. Oh.
Come out with your hands up!
No. You can shoot from there.
I know.
In your apartment.
Where are you hit, Dan? Don't do this, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man.
You did this.
You don't need to go to... Come on, man. It's not worth it.
You don't need to go where?
Just come out with your hands up. He's still a threat. He says he's hit. He's still willing to fight us. He's not in custody. He still has a weapon.
Officer Ryan Sheik was hit multiple times. Gunshots tore through his upper left leg, abdomen, and pelvis.
Damn.
His partners dragged him out to a squad car and raced to meet the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
What's up, bro? Hustle. Okay, just whoa, come on, just go ahead. Yep. Just relax. Take a breath. Okay. Bobby, we got it. Yes, sir. I don't know. Let us know we're self-transporting. Hold on, is this medics? Nope. That's fire. Stop, right here, stop. Okay. Stop. Turn your lights on. Let me out. Let us out.
He was rushed into surgery and survived. Back at the apartment, Daniel Holmgren stayed barricaded, shouting threats as SWAT teams surrounded the building.
Thanks for the tip.
Eventually, officers deployed gas and chemical irritants. Holmgren crawled out of the bedroom, unarmed, and surrendered. Inside, officers recovered a Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun. Holmgren was booked into Ramsey County Jail. He was charged with first-degree attempted murder and 4 counts of first-degree use of deadly force against a peace officer. In August 2023, 1 count of first-degree assault, along with the entire case file for the original domestic incident, were dismissed as part of a plea deal. Holmgren was sentenced to 19 years in prison, with credit for 213 days served. Due to Minnesota's 2/3 sentencing guidelines, Holmgren could get out of prison in September 2035 and serve the rest of his term on supervised release.
How the fuck how in the hell they gonna let him out after what? 10 years? Well, I was gonna say, damn, they sentenced him to 19 years, but even that seemed kind of light for shooting at a cop. That even seems kind of light for shooting at a cop. 19 years, and if he do cross his T's and dot his I's, he can get out in 2035. I mean, he only served like 12 years. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
As for Officer Sheik, He recovered from his injuries and was welcomed back with open arms when he returned to active duty about 7 months after the shooting. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/MidwestCrime.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, life sentence, PA. Yeah, exactly, bro. Think about that. He shot at and hit one cop. Cop was injured. He couldn't go back to work for 7 months. He shot at 7 police officers, and they only gave him 19 years, and basically he could get out in like 12. Let's see. PL says, Coop, you gonna get out and do it again? Probably.
Goddamn right.
That's wild, bro. At first I thought that 19 years, I'm like, okay, they gave him some time. But then think about it, not really. G-Rap said if he was black and be dead, yeah, he hit a cop, bro. They would have put us, they would have been double for us, man. At least 40 years, bro. Let's see, salute to Cujo. What you got, Cujo? My nigga ready to die over a bitch worn jeans. Yeah, really, bro. He should have just went in and then his mom pick him back up again. He could be back at home, be back in his room playing Dungeons and Dragons like the next weirdo, man. Salute to you, Cujo. Salute to Rodius E with the $10. What you got? He talked to me. On this live, this will be Christian, the Charlie Kirk live. Can we send him off with welcome to... Y'all niggas is ruthless. I'm with it.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Damn, E. I was actually thinking about that. When I looked up and saw that the shooting, and I saw Anton Dames was going, was covering it, and he had 10,000 people in his chat. I did started to change my thumbnail. I started to change the thumbnail just to get a bunch of people in this chat, and we ain't even talking about Charlie Kirk. Erroneous E. Erroneous E.
Filthy motherfucker.
Absolutely. Yes, we can, E. Yes, we can.
Welcome to hell,
I wish I used to have that Dave Chappelle drop. It's cold as ice. E, you a cold bastard. First man game says, damn, E, it's a little too soon. Cold blooded says, OB, what's up, Shanty? I'm just laughing. Oh man, might be the comment of the day.
Oh my!
I'm nominating that comment of the day. Salute to you, Erroneous E. Top Pro says, Myron, you're next. Oh, man. Y'all ain't shit. Yeah, I'm a voting Erroneous E. Comment of the day. Second behind Top Pro says, Myron should be next. That is crazy. Shad, you came in right at the end of the show. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. I want to lie and say I'll stream tomorrow, but I'm going to be lying.
Access denied.
I'm going to be lying. I want to say I'll be back in the morning. I got nothing. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, but we definitely be on for Floozer Friday. Oh, before we get out of here, let me confirm that as well. People were telling me, can we play Kendrick G's copyright? I heard that copyright. I was hearing little things from people, little birds telling me that Kendrick G's copyright is for Fugazi, that you can actually play it. Y'all let me know in the chat. That way I can know what to set up for Floozer Friday, because I'm lazy. I doubt I'll stream tomorrow morning. But at least I give y'all something, okay? Give y'all something. Chelsea says, at least you admitted, yeah. Project Leader says, Coop, there's going to be a lot of content coming out tomorrow. Hold on, you're right.
Goddamn right.
Oh, you're right. Let's see. Yeah, AD says, Coop, you ain't gotta lie. That's what I'm saying. I ain't even gonna lie to people. I ain't gonna lie to the people, man. I want to work on some videos tonight. I'm not even gonna lie to the people. 3 a.m. Thought Club, I see you. Project Leader says, no, Coop. Okay. I thought I heard otherwise. I think I'll do it anyway. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Salute to our show sponsor. Salute to James Sampson. What you got, James? And y'all said I was wrong for saying it. Ricky. Salute to you, James Sampson. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Y'all are nuts, man. Y'all are nuts. Stream for Charlie tomorrow. Valerie Dixon, I will acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me.
Oh, man. Alua says, we going 10 hours Friday, Coop. Alua, I don't know what type of Kendra G, how much content does Kendra G have? That's why I want to say, fuck that copyright. I want to stream all that shit anyway. I don't, part of me want to say, I don't give a damn. She can strike me once, don't strike me again. But yeah, I don't know. Salute to our show sponsors, the homie Ty Pro, as well as Project Leroy. I'm still laughing at Erroneous E. Thank you so much, Project Leroy, as well as the homie Ty Pro, for sponsoring today's show. Salute to Erroneous E for his comment of the day. And James Sanson, you know better with Ricky. We'll be back at it Friday. Good people. Maybe something tomorrow, but I'm not gonna lie to people. I ain't gonna lie to
Access
them.
denied.
Don't expect it. If something happens, you just know I was bored. But we'll be back at it on Friday, good people. Salute to our show sponsors, Ty Pro, as well as from Downtown 296. Salute to the replay gang, and salute to all my moderators, my officers amongst the ranks. The homie Project Leroy, Poolman 313, Ty Pro, 80 Blackman, CDTB, who else am I missing? Team Peterson, Alexander X, the homie G-Rap. We'll be back at it on Fridays, good people. Lewis says we rebels. We're going to do it anyway. Exactly. Yeah. We're going to make it do what it do. I need you guys to do two things for me. First thing I need you guys to do, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Rachel G, acknowledge me. Such from Downtown with a $20 bomb.
There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Salute to you from Downtown. I saw you put that in the Discord that Charlie got shot. I meant to tell you, like, hey, bro, we live right now, but I figured you probably saw it and was busy. He says, what up, Coop? What up, squad and squadettes? Tapping in from Bentonville, Arkansas. I was in class about an hour ago and heard Charlie got shook live and ear of corn. Hit that, or you think you lonely. Stu, y'all are nuts, man. Oh man, salute to you from Downtown. Appreciate you, bro, for the $20. Always supporting today's show. And then you probably missed Erroneous E's comment from Downtown, but I'll read it right here. On this live, we will be Christian to Charlie Kirk live. Can we send him off with a welcome to hell? So yeah, there we go. We've sent Charlie off with a good note, if you will. And make sure y'all check out the homie 80 Blackman. I'm rocking his t-shirt right now. Thank you so much from Downtown. Another person who sponsored today's show. I'm rocking 80 Blackman's logo right here. Make sure y'all check out his show. He just dropped his link in the chat. Appreciate you, 80. Thank you for everybody for coming in today. We'll be back at it on Friday, good people. I need you guys to do two things. First thing I need you guys to do, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Let's see. Jessica M, Lee Turner, Team Peterson, Ty Pro, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Last thing I need you guys to do, fall out. Have a good Thursday. We'll be back at it for Flues or Friday. First thing Friday morning, people. Do better, squadron. Fall out. Lieutenant CDT Beats. Take us home, cuz. Comment of the year, says FM. But like y'all said in the chat, they gonna send the National Guard out to Utah, huh?
Oh my!
Goddamn.
Cracker ass cracker.
What it do, baby?
They gonna blame it somehow, OB. somehow black people will get blamed for this motherfucker. I'm telling you, bro. I'm calling it like Kobe, OB. You already know, cuz.
Acknowledge me.
What it do, baby?
Chocolate. This is doo-doo, baby.
Twitter is gonna be a cesspool. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh my!
Is it the shoes?
Skinny boy, what the fuck, yo?